BlurdDotRadio. My name is Mike Stidham. I am your host for this evening.
Mike Stidham.
Steve is out. Happy birthday, Rebecca.
Happy birthday,
Taking his
Rebecca.
girlfriend out on the town. Kenny is in the world somewhere. They might pop up later. Ash got him. She's right there.
She's not
I'm dead.
DJ Elokari is right over there.
Baby, I'm ready.
And our very special guest this evening, one of the best rappers in this city.
Facts.
We have wanted this young lady to be on the show for at least the past year or two. We got Jovan Landry.
Where's that young picture of me, or that some kind of picture?
I know what I got applause that's too loud for you.
Stand ovation out here.
There it is.
How's my sound coming through?
Welcome. Why isn't your sound coming through?
I'm fixing it now.
That means it's gonna come through.
It's gonna
loud
come in.
as fuck.
It's not gonna come in loud as fuck. I mean,
Here
it's not gonna be that bad. For real. Check it out. Let's see.
we go. Nope.
Okay.
Did you plug it in?
I did.
Plug it in.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
It keeps trying to go through my built-in sound for some reason.
Shout out to Nikki. She said we are sounding good.
Thank you, Nikki.
We ain't got-
Thanks
we
for
ain't got
tuning
no
in.
sound
You know what I'm saying?
yet.
We're about to like
No music yet, but we don't need no music to do blurred outs.
Blurt it out.
Jovan, just to let you know, blurred outs are any media you consumed or anything that you did, really. We label it any geeky thing that you've done in the past week.
Mm-hmm.
You can completely lie and tell us something you did a month ago. We won't know. The people at home, y'all won't know. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Well, the most geeky thing, which I really don't look at it as geeky,
Come on now, tell them about it.
it was PocketCon
All
yesterday.
right.
Hosted, co-hosted, and
Mhm.
co-created by the one and only DJ Lokari.
Hey, you know who else was there? Ash got him.
Ash Gotham was there. In
You
person.
was there?
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm
Headphones
sorry. I don't
and
even know
all.
what you look like. So I would have said hi.
Exactly.
I think it was.
She looks a little bit
intentional.
like this avatar.
If you see
Okay.
the headphones, you know it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you
No.
enjoy it? What was your thoughts?
I like the layout. I like the layout a lot better to like show off all the artists.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great. I was stuck at registration though, so I didn't really get to explore too much.
Okay.
But anytime we can highlight the artists in the city,
Absolutely.
it's a plus for me.
That's good.
Ash is
I
echoing
liked it
me.
too. I haven't been to PocketCon like this before because I did the virtual one in 2021.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then prior to that, I'd never been to one in person. So it was really like the whole layout, like you said, is nice. And then of course they had everything, upstairs, like the exhibitions and stuff. So and a lot of people came. Parents came. They were in for it as well. So yeah. And then also I had performed live, and I really had a good experience. And shout out to my drummer Chop Suey.
Chop Suey.
So yeah, we did some new stuff. We did a live improvisation with beat making and stuff. So it was good.
Very
Yeah,
good.
everybody did great. All the other artists, shout out to the Misfits and Electric Mothership. Everybody that performed. So it was cool.
Shout out to Binky.
Shout out to Binky.
For sure. Again, some of the most talented people in Chicago were there. It's not all drill music, folks.
Very true.
There are some really, 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 really dope artists in this city.
Yep.
Y'all need to get
Because you go somewhere else and they be like, oh, Chicago. Ooh. It's like, no, it's not fully like that.
For sure.
So,
2 zip codes.
Oh, they only mentioned Kanye.
yeah.
Well, they talk about Chief Keef and G Herbo and all those people that talk about shooting each other.
They always want to focus on like the negative artists.
I mean, to an extent, gangster rap is the CNN of what's happening in these pockets of the world that are terribly depressed.
Yeah.
And it's necessary to highlight, but if that's all you're looking at in a particular city, then you're missing the book.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's so much in Chicago that you
Absolutely.
can do and experience.
Well, listen, there's
So.
talent everywhere.
In town.
Everywhere.
We
Yes,
are.
it is.
Everything
Talent.
started in Chicago.
Hey,
And
there you
just
go.
talent. So.
There it is. So Jovan, you performed at PocketCon. That's your blurred out. Did you? You told us earlier that you've been watching a show featuring
Jill
the
Scott.
Golden
Yes.
Jill Scott.
Yes.
What show was that?
Does she be living in
First
life?
wife
I know.
Golden
She
on
must-
the
She
TV?
was. Then she got divorced on the show. Sorry to
Ooh.
spoil.
Well,
Spoiler
First
alert.
Wives Club.
Yes, you watch it.
Of course.
My grandfather decided that me and my aunt and my grandma would like it.
Oh
So
wow.
He literally just put the show on and then left the room.
Shout out to
Like-
Grandpa who
like
be
a-
Like
knowing.
I'm about to go
Child.
take a nap here.
Wasn't your grandpa the one that also enjoyed what was it called? P Valley?
No, Pop never saw P Valley.
Oh dang, he messed up.
Nana saw P Valley.
The First Wives
Oh.
Club, as in like the 1996 First Wives Club?
Right, but the television version of it.
Ah.
And Jill Scott is in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw black women.
Yep.
Don't like this. It was okay. We
That
watched the
sound
first
about right.
season.
You sound about right.
We saw the first season and we were like, we don't need a second season. Like
It
everything
changed
was
in the second season.
Changed
like-
for the worse?
how
I guess their story was done, and so they you pulled it up. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
story was done, and so they kind of had to change
up
it with
with a
some
new
other
one.
characters. Yeah. So I'm on season 2 right now, but I just started watching it last week because I was like, let me see what this is about. I was like, this is not bad.
yeah.
Is that his first wife right there? Is that?
Yep, that is the wife. They got divorced. They were about to get divorced, and then got
Yeah.
remarried. You're working it out. So yeah,
It was her fault. It was definitely her fault.
It was Jill Scott's fault, or that woman.
The nurse.
Yeah, the nurse. Why do you
Like,
think it was? Oh yeah, it was her fault. She was
It
not
was her fault.
communicating, or she wasn't
Yeah.
present.
She wasn't present.
That's why.
She kept trying to blame everything on him because he did cheat. But she refused to see
Nigga cheating.
the root of why he cheated, and he was actually trying to get to the root of that. And she
He
just
was
did
trying to
not
get
want
to
to
the reason why he
concentrate on
cheated.
it. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
he was trying to communicate.
that
He was
nigga
trying to
was
let her
cheating.
know, like, I need some time. I need some one-on-one. I want to go on dates. But she's like, I'm too busy. I'm working. I'm being a surgeon. I'm working
Right.
for us. You ain't doing nothing.
Oh.
Or even just listening to him.
And
'Cause, like,
exactly.
he's like, so and so likes the video game that I play. She's like, I don't give a fuck about no damn video game. I got
But
2
she's a
kids.
surgeon, though.
Exactly.
Hey,
That
let me
was
tell
her
you what
point.
happened in Metal Gear Solid. She's like, nigga, I don't
She's
give a
like-
fuck what happened
She's like,
with
I'm a
Solid.
surgeon.
Why don't
I'm
you
working
get a
all
solid
these
job?
hours.
Right.
I'm taking care of kids.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about some damn video game.
Right.
But
Exactly.
it goes back to that whole 80-20 thing. That woman was fulfilling that 20% that his wife wasn't doing.
Man, that's
It-
crazy. Only that 20%, but it
That
matters so
20%.
much.
Yeah, and it's like he still clearly loved his wife. It was just a moment of weakness, clearly.
Does he love
Like,
his wife more than Chance the Rapper?
Does anyone?
Nah.
Does anyone?
Right.
He made a whole album
I'm saying.
called I Love My Wife.
All right. Well, let me ask.
Didn't Robin Thicke do that too?
Oh yeah, he
He don't
sure
count.
did. Oh
You know what
yeah.
else Robin
Don't
Thicke
count.
did? Drugs.
No.
Whole lot.
Who hasn't?
Robin
I
Thicke.
mean-
Me.
I haven't either, but
Thick
said
line,
there you go.
Yeah, we're just talking about the
cocaine.
industry, the people in the
Right.
industry. Yeah.
Thick Coke and Senator.
Well, let me
see-
ask you all this. Well, first, Jovan, what do you give First Wives Club out of 10?
So far, from what I've seen, I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. Because, like I
Okay,
said,
solid.
that story, I
On
would
the
love to
roll.
keep seeing the storyline from the first season instead of just like, okay, we're in the second season, we got to do something new.
Yeah.
wait,
Then
who's
again,
storyline?
As far as like in the first season, the three women, it kind of shifted to like another character. But then again, of course you want to see more, but you know how shows be. You can drag it out as long as you want. You know what's going to happen. It's just like,
As long as you
I
got a
ain't-
budget for it.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
because like the first seasons, most of their storylines were resolved.
Exactly. So it's like,
So-
what else could you do?
Right. And
Almost
don't
like
make
they
it
didn't
like
plan for a
convoluted.
second or a third season.
Exactly. That's how they do it. When they start like switching out characters, or you see the other character out of town somewhere. That's how you know like stuff's about to change and it ain't gonna be the same.
Well, Jovan, did you watch Insecure?
I did watch Insecure.
How does this stack up to Insecure?
Oh, that's a good
doesn't.
question.
Ooh, that is solid.
I said it.
Because not much
Yeah.
stacks up
It ain't
to
no
Insecure.
insecure.
I mean, yeah,
no
Insecure was the
it's
first
true.
of its kind, and there's not been another.
I can see them going off of Insecure or being inspired by Insecure to do this show. I can see that for sure. So yeah, Insecure definitely, like you said, it was the catapult to
Absolutely.
the ones that came after it. So,
For sure.
But it does not.
but I like them
stand
both
with it.
though.
Yeah, like,
I would watch them.
They ain't no
Doesn't mean
liking
the one isn't
both.
good.
Aw.
you can like both. They're just not in the same category as far as I'm concerned.
Right, they
Like,
both got
it was-
drama.
Nah,
Yeah,
son, you either
like-
one or the other.
It was solid.
Yeah.
Not caffeinated enough. AKA my girlfriend Nikki says, can't nobody fill 100% of their needs, can they? Of their partner's needs.
No.
That's why
You
people
can
are
feel-
poly these days.
This is very
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
'Cause we
Which
see-
one of the characters' daughters was Polly.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, 100%. I mean, I think at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you are full, you love yourself.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah,
Fulfill
we
your
can't be responsible of everybody, of our partners, everything that they need.
That's why you have
They
multiple relationships. Like, platonically, I mean. I got.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was
That's
about to
Five
say,
true.
different
seeing as how this
men
is
in
my
my
girlfriend
life.
asking the question.
Yeah, Mike.
Just the one. Just the one.
Yeah,
Right.
Mike.
I'm okay with just the one.
Or at least, they can't fulfill 100%. But like, if your partner's saying like, "Hey, I would love this from you," and you not reciprocating that, then then that does kind of make
It's like, did you
That makes
listen to what they asked? Is that something that you could fulfill?
that
Yeah,
part,
Mike.
that part.
And if you can't, is there other ways your partner could find that in like a friend?
Ooh.
right, or in themselves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Alright.
for the self part.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. I think you should go into a relationship being as close to fulfilled in yourself before you get a partner. Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, you complete me." It's like, no,
Yeah.
you should be
Man,
pretty
that sounds great in
complete
theory.
and trying to evolve.
But also,
With
I'll
this
say that's a
next
tall
person.
order to be like, because you don't know before you get with the person
Yeah, everybody.
even what your problems are in some cases.
Yeah, I know, but to
sometimes
think that
people-
having a partner is going to fix that.
Right,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
that shouldn't
It's
be
supposed
that
to be
cool.
the icing on the cake.
For sure.
Yeah,
Additional,
exactly.
yeah.
And now it's like, okay, who am I in this Voltron version now? Because it's like, you
Am
could
I
be
the
the
left
robotic
foot?
cat by
Am I the right
itself.
foot? Yeah.
But then when we become Voltron now, I'm the arm.
Yeah.
Right, because then what happens when it doesn't work? Then
Right.
who are you when it doesn't work out?
You know,
Right,
Jackie
I'm still
Chan
the
had a
cat
movie
robot.
kind of like that. Saying when he was asking them questions, you know what I'm saying? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? Sure,
And then
I'm in the
he
street.
fought a dude that kicked a lot.
He did all the feats. He was giving all feats.
And the other guy was all hands.
Hands and
Who
feet.
is he?
Come on now.
Who is Jackie?
I'm just saying, man.
Who am I?
Come on now. Somebody.
Well, thank you for that, Blur.
Yeah, look at us. We having deep conversations.
Come on, about who he is.
Yeah.
The eights. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
what
to
it
the
is.
First Wives Club and BET Plus.
Right. I
50
didn't even
Cent
realize
did
it
not
was
get
on
the
BET.
Me either. I saw it on Netflix.
Yeah, same here.
Listen, if I see it, I don't know who owns BET anymore. So I
Somebody
think
Was
it's
it Tyler
okay.
Perry?
No, not yet.
No, Tyler Perry couldn't buy it. 50 Cent couldn't buy it. I think 50 Cent and Shaq tried to buy it.
They were
Oprah?
binding it together.
Yeah, and they fell just short of what BET wanted.
If Oprah didn't have owned, she probably would buy it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can
Probably.
see
I
that.
can see Oprah trying.
Maybe Rihanna.
It would be
She ain't
nice for
making music.
BET to be black owned again. I am old as fuck, and I remember when Bob Johnson owned BET.
Wow.
And they had
That's
stuff
what-
like
Yeah.
Teen
Wanna
Summit, you know. They wore a whole lot of HBCU sweatshirts and stuff like that. And then, you know, it turned into BET Uncut and 106 in Park. Not as fun.
Memories.
Speaking of PocketCon, DJ El Okari.
Blurt it out.
I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's DJ Lokari and not
Correct.
Lokari.
Yep.
Aw.
You're not by yourself. Happens a lot.
It does happen a lot.
You know, that's what I get for picking a difficult, name sometimes.
Hey, man.
Because
I
you
like
had no
what-
dots in
You
between
mean
your L
like-
and the O.
You mean
No,
like
it's
BlurdDotRadio?
there used to be slashes in between the L and O. I was like, but I'm gonna stop doing that.
Okay.
We just train people. It's funny. My favorite, one of my favorite artists of all time is Nujabes,
Mm-hmm.
and people.
You say your favorite artist?
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Oh,
artists.
one of your favorite artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Nujabes, and his people always pronounce his name Nujabes.
I
was
did.
like, this is what you get. You know what I mean?
I'm not from Japan. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
You know what
Right.
happens. So I was like, you know what? If he's not, if he has to deal with this, then you have to deal with it too sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's all good.
As long as you spell it right.
yeah, just
Fair
spell it right.
enough.
Spell it
Yeah.
right. It's all good though.
Now, what do you blurt not about, though?
Oh yeah. So I didn't do very much this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but
A little thing.
little event called
A little
Pocket
get-together.
Con.
Little.
Hey.
Little event. You know what I mean?
You got to
That
play
was
the
great.
applause for yourself.
I have to, I'm having some issues with that right now. That's why you hear music come through in a weird spot. But don't you worry, we heard your applause. They used to have the little,
Oh, you
Standing
want me to do my
ovation.
loud
yeah,
ass
do
applause?
that loud ass
Hold on,
one.
let me turn the aux.
Yeah.
Nope,
definitely
just
works.
let.
All right,
Yes.
now.
Where did
All
you
that.
even get that clip?
Yeah, loud
I
ass.
don't know,
clip.
YouTube.
I love it. I love it. But no, PocketCon was this weekend, and
Mm-hmm.
super proud of everything we were able to accomplish with this one. Yeah, it's we're growing a little bit more every year. This year is no exception. So I'm just really happy with what we've been able to accomplish with the event. Shout outs to the team at the MCA that were super supportive to all the artists. Doing their thing. Shout outs to especially those who were in the theater. Helping us out that day, man. It was just a lot of moving parts and pieces going on that day. So I'm just really appreciative that for those who were helpful, super helpful that day.
DJ Lokari, I have a question for you.
What's up?
How many years have you been doing PocketCon?
This officially makes 12 years doing this event. It's a labor of love. Shout out to my organization, Stomping Grounds Literary Arts Initiative, for fronting and everyone that donates to that organization to give me funds to be able to make spaces for black folks to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me. That question was to set up this question.
Yes.
Would this PocketCon be in your top 5 PocketCons? And if so, where would it fall?
Ooh.
Yep.
Tough questions here on BlurdDotRadio.
Dang. I would say maybe potentially. I'm always into infiltrating spaces that don't necessarily always seem supportive of people who look like me.
Oh, yeah. You got to kick them doors
So that for me is like a huge accomplishment for us to just roll up at MCA and have all my kids there. You know what I'm saying? In full fledged. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's when I say like it's a PocketCon is a labor of love. It really is, because I love the youth that I work with. I love the work that I do. You know what I mean? And I've been blessed and privileged to be able to do. Privileged. I have not got enough sleep, in all honesty. But I'm very privileged to do the work that I do, and my life has been very privileged as well too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not from like a rich family or anything, but everybody has their own issues when it comes to like whether or not you're rich or not getting enough attention, whatever, all that kind of stuff. But as a young man from St. Louis, Missouri, it's always a privilege to say that my mom cared enough about me to want to help me pursue my music, help me pursue my art career, and was always super supportive. And I was able to go to college. That's not a common thing for a lot of folks. So when I talk about the geeky cool shit that happens at PocketCon, it was like, yo, we had someone who was a professor of comics at PocketCon do portfolio reviews for kids. You know what I'm saying? I talked to a couple of young people that got their portfolio reviewed that day. You know what I'm saying? Kids who normally can't afford to buy comics got a free bag of goodies. You know what I'm saying? And it was at the table of a young man who has his own organization. You had to pick it up from there. You know what I'm saying? This is the real stuff here. I had 2 students from SAIC who tabled for free at PocketCon. I actually went to go do a talk earlier this month at SAIC, and those students got into the convention. You know what I mean?
Real quick, how many black kids were in that audience?
Shit, I can't even tell you, and that's a great.
I looked
thing.
at a SAIC booklet that they sent to my mother's house, and I was like, y'all did not put a single black kid in it. Not a single one.
You know what I mean?
Me and Elgin went to SAIC.
Very much so.
Not many black kids.
Not
Wait,
me.
you weren't at Columbia?
No.
What? You just used it on campus.
No, that's a story for another day. How that
I
happened.
know. I was gonna say that's how we met. We met through Columbia College.
Yeah.
And he drew an anime picture of me. That's how, when we first met. That was the first
Nice.
impression.
Yep. I had just graduated from SAIC when I was hanging out at Columbia. I got
What year did you graduate?
back in 2009, 10.
Oh, I didn't know you
What?
graduated at,
I know. I'm like,
before
what? Me
Yeah.
too.
I didn't even.
Class
I
of
wasn't even out of high school yet.
Yeah, man.
No.
Yeah. Class of 2009 or 10. Whichever one now.
Like,
Yeah.
It must have been 10 because I wouldn't have met you. If,
10.
if it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You graduated college in 2010.
Yep. And it was, you know what I mean? Because I was looking for a place to practice. My homie was looking for a place to practice breakdancing. We got invited to Asian Student Association dance crew at the time because they were supposed to be practicing breakdancing. And then we went. There was also the day of like an audition and crap. And they're like, "Hey, you guys want to have more people on the dance floor? Can you come dance with us?" We was like,
what?
"Fine." And then when we got on the dance floor or whatever, it was like, "We not even students here." They're like, "It's fine." I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Wow.
So we did our little dance thing or whatever, and then we left. It was like, it was cool practice, whatever. We left. And they called us about a week later. "Hey, you guys made the dance crew." I was like, "We don't go to this school." They're like, "So?" I was like, "You
Oh.
sure?" Because like,
Wow.
I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but we need people. Can y'all join? Like, and that's
How does
how
that work?
Yeah,
That doesn't seem.
yeah. But that's the God honest truth. It was because we went, we told them nah, and then they asked us to join anyway, and we're like, okay.
It's like, please.
And then that's ended up because they didn't have like the Asian Student Association. They didn't have a lot of. They didn't have enough like freestyle dancers or whatever. They had people who could do choreo but not freestyle. Me and my homie were both.
Oh, real quick for everybody watching, DJ Elokari can dance.
What?
Don't say.
Currently, still.
I don't dance as
He was
much. I
taking
mean, I can
bachata
still
lessons
move.
like in
I can still
2019.
move.
You know what? Yeah, he can't dance. I forgot.
Yeah.
You
Was
know,
it salsa or bachata?
Salsa.
There you go.
Okay.
They
Don't
They
underestimate.
don't do it all.
No, I don't remember that.
I was definitely a dance before back in the day. But
I didn't
that's
know you do bachata though.
not bachata. Don't claim me on that. I said I can salsa dance.
Salsa
Salsa,
dance.
I can
Bachata.
salsa dance. I cannot do
I can't do
bachata.
neither one.
But I had to take lessons for salsa because my freestyle version of salsa was fine for me,
Right.
but it wasn't fine for the person I was dating at the time. I was like,
Right.
this person's professional. I have to learn.
Right.
You got to dance
The
for real. I'm gonna have to
technicality.
learn. You ever have somebody like you try to spin and they like,
Right.
I don't went to sit down. I've been like, I'm hurt.
No, that's literally what it was. It was like I
Shot
was
right
hurt. I
there.
was like, this is some bullshit right here. But
I guess I'm just gonna go sit down.
I'm gonna let it go though. You know what I mean? It's fine. But yeah, I had to learn, and it made me want to learn.
But back
yeah.
to the original question. Does this rank in your top pocket cons?
Yeah.
Because it's a new door.
Yeah, I would say probably one of my top 5 easily,
Okay.
and I would say mostly because of the technology. Like I was able to. All right, cool. It's working now. No, I would say most definitely because of the technology. I was really able to like kind of spread my wings quite a bit for this PocketCon, so I was super happy about that. Like we had a great team. The only thing I would say that was really difficult for me is I had to really spread myself thin because now I have like 8 other Elgins running around trying to make this event happen instead of it just being me. So I couldn't get around to everything, but it was great to know that I had so many other people that was there to help, and I genuinely felt supported by a lot of folks that was there.
Well, that leads me to another question. What did you learn from this PocketCon?
I learned that I can't be everywhere, and also that if you don't fight for your people, then no one else will. And if you don't speak up when you don't like something or you need something to be changed, these institutions will be lazy.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
all I'm gonna say about that publicly about it, because I do appreciate everything that happened and what we were able to accomplish at that space and whatnot. So that was all, that's real cool. But if you there has to be someone that gives enough of a fuck to want to see these places change.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's sometimes, and these places are not gonna change for
We
you.
can't do all the work for them.
You know what I mean? They're not gonna change
Yeah.
unless you make them, unless you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. So it may seem silly or whatever, or small to somebody else, or like, oh, whatever, it's just a little comic book convention. When you see kids that look like you running around a space that they don't normally feel safe or feel welcomed or whatever, and you go, yo, actually, yes, the fuck you do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy to see you here.
Absolutely.
You can go in that space.
Absolutely.
You can ask for these things. You can perform on these stages. Your art can be on these walls. Even for someone when it comes to like a comic book artist or whatever, where they try to, you know, downplay your skill or whatever when it comes to like comic book artists in general, period. It's like, no, comics are relevant, motherfucker. I spent a lot of money to put this shit up.
Right.
As artists, we understand how much it costs to put that together. I gotta do one painting. A comic book artist has to do panels.
Right.
Each panel
Absolutely.
represents a painting.
Absolutely.
And either whether it's you that's drawing it or there's someone else that's like putting that together, you gotta pay the inker, you gotta pay the colorist and all that stuff, and then I gotta sell this shit that I spend way more
Yep.
than you can possibly imagine my time and energy going into it, and now I gotta sell it to you for $8 and then heck, argue you down on why you need to give me $8 for this book.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does need to be in the same space as Kerry James Marshall
Absolutely.
or Theaster Gates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or, you know, any other highbrow artist that we give so many opportunities to, who
Right.
also had to fight to be in that
Oh, yeah.
space.
Remember, Kerry
Right.
James Marshall was doing newspaper comic.
Exactly.
So the same type of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Faith Ringo, who we got a
Yeah.
chance to share the space with
Yeah.
an exhibit like over the weekend. But like that's what I'm talking about though. You know what I mean? Yeah, comics deserve to be in there as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean? I'm happy
Any
about
black
that.
art form.
Any black art form, you know what I'm saying? So great to infiltrate. You can use me to
Yeah.
infiltrate these shits, man. I'm
Yeah.
happy about that.
That was just the
you know, man.
beginning of what's to come, because it'll be at MCA one day.
Yeah.
And as you see, people was there and
Yeah.
they're supporting.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it
Yeah.
was 100%, man. Like shit, we had like they were able to count 940 some people that came through,
Wow.
but it was way more than that. But oh yeah, and I finished I watched another episode of Rap Shit.
How many episodes?
Did we figure out why he was on fire?
No,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No.
nah, literally.
Boo.
They didn't even follow up on the shit. I was pissed off.
I
How
feel
you ain't
like-
gonna follow up on that shit?
That's not the worst strategy.
Yo, they went to something else. It was just like,
They'll come back to it.
you know what they did? They made fun of the nigga.
Of
They
course
made fun of him the rest of the episode. They was just like, there was a whole segment where old girl
Oh,
was.
that wasn't the end of the episode?
No, it was another episode. The next episode, she's going through the trauma of like, this dude just burnt himself and like a bunch of other shit going on in my life. You know what I mean? And they have a whole segment where like she's hanging out with one of her like her homegirl's friends, and they like making
Wait,
bird nigga
recap
jokes.
for Jovan. Recap the
Alright.
guy setting himself on fire.
So they
And
got
for
like
anybody at home.
they kind
I
of
know
got like a J. Cole, like Kendrick Lamar-ish type character on the show. Are you familiar with Rap Shit?
I've heard of it, I haven't watched it though.
Okay, so it's
It's
about
it's on HBO. You got HBO
Yeah.
account? Let me borrow
HBO
that.
Max.
it's like I think I can get you. I got you.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
we'll
like-
talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
But it's basically like the story of the City Girls. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But like a dramatization of like whatever. And now they're at that point where their song is starting to like get up. They're going on tour, and they're on tour with this dude by the name of Lord AK, and he's kind of like your Kendrick Lamar like type rapper or whatever. Like in one of the two really respects him, and they start to hit it off pretty well like on tour. You know what I mean? Like they finally get a chance to hang out with each other, and they take each other. They hang out at this industry party or whatever, and they finally get a moment alone. They're about to do their thing, and Lord AK got like too much on his mind, and he decided that like when they was about to get busy, he's like I can't get it up, so he like. And also one of his homies like kind of came into the room hating and shit, you know.
Right.
And now they're like, okay, the moment's over.
Right, exactly.
And so dude's like, let me go get some fresh air. You go on the balcony, and then his wife, she was like, well, damn, something wrong with me, you know what I mean? And then you look over, the nigga on fire.
Wow.
And that was the end of the episode. And I'm just like, wait, what? Wait, what? That's how you.
He
that's
going
what
through
he
some
in it?
things.
Was he on
He did
fire
a Richard Pryor out
standing or
here.
sitting?
Nah, he was like Richard Pryor on fire. Like he was
Yeah.
engulfed in flames. Like he lived apparently. But so again, the next episode we just get a couple of crispy jokes, and they don't even really jump into it no more. Like that's
What?
Nah, y'all gotta address that.
That's funny.
They did.
like we not gonna.
That's funny.
You ain't gonna address this. I'm just like, okay, she's going through some drama, but a nigga literally just set himself on fire last episode. We not gonna really. All right, whatever. You know.
I mean, it might be
I
a.
can see this.
It might be a plot device.
I was like, we should get something to get people to talk about this episode.
Yeah.
Put something important in the next episode
I guess,
and then come back to it.
Yeah, they did not follow up in the best way they could, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think they could have did better, but no, they.
And this is
they did
season
not.
2 you're on?
Yes, it's season 2.
So that was episode.
I think it's 6. Yeah, episode 6. Oh, that's pretty
season
good.
2.
I'm actually proud of myself that I had the right episode.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
Was the episode worth it? Like, was
Um,
it worth not getting into the climax of episode 5?
No, I hate to say it because it was a decent episode, but based off of where that last episode ended, I expected them to have a bit more. It has a lot of energy of like the next episode is going to be about something completely different. At least that's why I feel like I'm not really expecting them to follow up on the Lord AK storyline in the next episode. And they do, it's probably going to be something real short. Like they are like in this episode, they go into something that's like completely like a whole nother plot device that I'm like, okay, all right, so we probably not. They gonna mention it and they gonna keep on moving. But I don't think
hear
they're
the
gonna.
synopsis of episode 7?
Yeah, sure.
With their tour officially over, Shauna weighs a career-changing offer from Francois. How do they pronounce it, Francois?
Francois, yeah, he's like their manager.
Chastity reaches back out to an A&R representative. They
Like
don't
I
say
said.
shit about a nigga setting himself on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Like, this is exactly what I was thinking. You know, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, so again, it's just like that's shocking with an episode. You know,
Yeah.
that was the most Tyler Perry shit of a non-Tyler Perry.
It was Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Wait, y'all about to watch the next season.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
That's what.
We'll come back to it.
Lord
Keep
AK
watching.
back.
Ba-bum-bum.
He
Right.
might bring Lord AK back, but he gonna be looking. Never mind. I was gonna put a black joke in there. I decided not to. It's too easy. Stop. Not even worth. Yeah, but that's pretty much it as far as like I mean, getting prepared for PocketCon was mostly the thing. Shout outs to Vocalo, Brenton reviewing me and D-Nick earlier this week. Shout outs to
Shout out to
the
Vocalo in
MCA.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They hold down a lot of art.
Yeah, man, it was really great. We'll continue to work with them a lot more as things continuously progress. I was trying to get Jovan to come with us.
Oh yeah.
But Jovan was like, "Oh, you mean on this show?" I was like, "Oh."
I know, right? I was like, wait, what? What's going on? And he said, oh, for vocal. Like, oh man.
It's okay. Next time.
Yeah.
We'll work it out next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, DJ Elokari. Let me scroll up. Ash got him.
Blurt it out.
So this week was the Game Awards.
How do you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
about talking closer to your microphone? Because you're not picking up that
Yeah. Is this better?
Much better, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Game Awards was this year or this week. As they are every year.
For sure.
It was okay. Like, I
What'd you
really
think of the
just.
Blade trailer?
Oh, the Blade trailer was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
In terms of like its visuals,
He was
it
getting
made me
a haircut.
want
Yeah.
like an animated Blade series, not necessarily a game.
I mean,
but-
that's anime. We don't got to get into that.
Yeah, I know about the anime. But as someone who hasn't turned on their PlayStation in like 6 months
Oh.
and haven't turned it on to actually play a game since Kingdom Hearts 3,
Jesus.
I'm not
Over there
really.
collecting dust.
It really is. My controller cycled through its battery and had been charging, and I just never went back.
Good.
Anyway, as much as I don't actually play video games, I do like to stay up on like the discourse that's happening with like new games coming out, why certain games aren't good, why people are enjoying one game over another. I just like seeing people enjoy things. So Game of the Year actually went to Baldur's Gate 3.
What Baldur's what?
Baldur's Gate. It's a Dungeons and Dragons series.
Okay.
And it got a lot of hype.
You said Baldur's Gates?
Baldur's Gate. BALDUR.
I just want to make sure. Balls?
No.
Anyway.
Not Balls Gates.
Balls Gates.
Now, they actually announced Baldur's Gate, I want to say last year at the Game
Baldur's the
Awards.
main character.
And in the announcement trailer,
I'm not going to get an answer.
if not the announcement trailer, then in a trailer that came out soon after, there was a lot of hype because you could actually sleep with a bear.
You said a who what?
A bear.
What?
So like
You can
there's
sleep with a bear.
yes.
As in, like, cuddle up next to them.
As in you could fuck the bear.
Oh.
And
So,
we're
like, you can-
offering- so
As
if
a
you can
person,
find
bear.
you can find this on YouTube, but like
Oh, no.
one of the characters
I apologize for everybody.
can shapeshift,
Or two.
and so you have the option of like pursuing different romantic storylines with
Isn't
certain
that taking the fairies
characters.
thing a little too far?
And one of the characters, you could fuck a bear.
Oh, so it's a man fucking a bear.
It can be anyone.
Shifting.
Oh.
Like I believe
Is it a
your
male or female
character
bear?
depends on
What
the
is the bear's
person.
gender identity?
Shut up! I'm trying to explain these things
Oh
to you.
my God.
Oh.
Oh, not the squirrels. I was
Tear
like,
it
what
up,
the-
The
bear.
squirrel lost his whole appetite.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
So anyway,
Wow.
I don't know who that white man is, but thank you for putting that out there.
yeah.
Wow.
But basically, this is an RPG. And I believe the bear character is the player character. I'm not sure why they had the guy in that scene. The guy in that scene is Asterion. And he's another
His name is
love
Is he
interest.
also a bear?
No, he's a vampire. And he's like the most popular character from this game right now.
For clarity, his name is Asterion, or he's
Yes.
Asterion?
His name is Asterion.
Oh, not a stereotype. It's a stereon.
Asterion. So Asterion was like the breakout character.
Okay.
My friend Naked Ash
Is he
Shut up.
getting his
constantly sending me pictures, or not pictures, but like
Are you
scenes
sure
from the
he's fucking
game
No, no.
of this character because his acting was really good. Like for me to not have played the game, even I was like, yeah, this Asterion character seems fun. So yeah, between being able to just create any kind of character body type you wanted, like you can have a feminine body but give it a penis, male body give it boobs, whatever.
That
Fuck
sounds
the
like
bear.
something Naked Ash would convey.
Yeah. Fuck the bear, all that. Decisions you make actually play a role in how the story unfolds. So people really enjoyed that. So much so, it ended up winning Game of the Year over
Who knew
Legend of Zelda
I mean,
and
very
Spider-Man
cute.
2.
Over Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man didn't win a goddamn thing.
Really?
What?
I know. Spider-Man fans were mad.
Yeesh.
Well, maybe it's because it just came out.
That's what he
No, because when did Spider-Man come out?
Like literally about
Spider-Man 2?
like a month ago.
Maybe.
that
Like 2
long
months
ago?
ago?
I actually watched a game theory video on who tends to win Game of the Year. And the earlier you come out for people to play, the
Yeah, you
better
have
chances you have.
Over 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, Baldur's Gate came out in like August.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So Spider-Man fans were not happy.
I bet they were not.
I thought they would at least win Best Action Adventure, but I think that went to Zelda.
Okay.
Okay.
And again, Zelda had come out well
Way longer
before
than
Mhm.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, they had more time.
That was
with it.
near the beginning.
Yeah.
Of the year, right?
So I think Spider-Man just lost out to the fact that it just came out.
Yeah, that's what. That's my main thought on that.
Which is a shame because that means it's not going to win next year, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Nope.
that's on them though. That's what they get for keep on delaying this amazing ass game
Yeah. So
and only putting it on PS5.
yeah, there's a lot of PC gamers nowadays.
Just saying, like that's why. Unless you got a PS5, you're not playing that game, and it still costs $500.
The PS5.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
It's
PS5
gonna
plus
cost that much
Spider-Man
for, like-
is gonna cost you $500 at least. And I was hoping that maybe they would have put the price down for what you call it
Black Friday.
for Black Friday, and they didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, it's still $500. Like, I think Black
It
Friday
always
this
costs
year-
that much.
No,
That's
I feel like it costs more because more people couldn't find it.
And newer systems have always cost like from $500 to $700.
yeah,
right.
and it's still too new. You know what I mean? So like, they've been waiting. That's why we're just now getting GTA 6. Like they're like,
Well, the
we're-
announcement, the
Yeah.
game's not coming out till like 2025.
right?
I don't think it's gonna come out at all. Let me just throw that out.
I don't think it's coming out in
That's what he said,
2025.
It said 2025.
Yeah.
What?
And even then, I could see it being pushed to like 2026.
Why are they waiting so long?
Still in development. As big as an open world game GTA has become, they gotta come correct. Because people are still playing GTA 5, and they came out what, 8 years ago?
Yeah, GTA 5.
Yeah.
GTA 5. is,
Yeah, same when it comes to Spider-Man. Spider-Man, the last one, and Miles, their prices have not really lowered. So that's why I'm a little annoyed with the fact that they only have it on PS5 right now. So it's just whatever, man. Like they won't even, you can't even look up the game on PS5. I mean on PS4. You can't even look up the game. It's a shame. But I get it. You know, they're trying to slowly get people onto getting this new system.
Yeah. They had a bump in the road with the pandemic.
Yeah, they do.
Panty Randy.
Yeah. Aside from that, I was actually watching the Game Awards while I was waiting for our movie to start. Me and Naked Ash saw The Boy and the Heron.
How was it? Don't spoil anything. I'm actually gonna go
What's
next
the
week.
Boy
I was
and
supposed
the
to go.
Heron is
yesterday.
It is a
Miyazaki-
new-
Miyazaki movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. Next
It was
week.
very much. This was a movie for him. Why are we watching the stereo effect?
I know, right? Why?
How about we
I
just
assumed
put?
there was gonna be some bear stuff happening.
You saw all the bear stuff.
That was all. The
Literally. Yes.
Nope.
You
that
see
wasn't
the
all
bear
Yeah, if you saw the
mount
video,
the man, and then the squirrel drop his nut.
Drop this.
You just had it on the loop, huh? You just trying to find something.
Like this is.
We get monetized today.
Anyway.
You're not gonna see bear sex everywhere.
So yeah.
Outside of like NGO.
The Boy and the Heron, as always, Ghibli films are beautiful to look at. But this was very much entrenched, I feel, in like Japanese culture, literature, and Miyazaki being up his ass. And I say that respectfully. And that's only after I watched some other like breakdowns of what the movie was meant to be saying. Because the whole time we're like watching, we're like, why is this happening? Where's the character arc? What are they trying to say? Because we actually saw it in Japanese with the subtitles. And so now we're thinking maybe we need to see it in the English dub just to see if maybe they translated it in a way that us Westerners could better consume what the story is trying to say. Because it's not as straightforward as like Spirited Away. It's supposedly based on a very popular book in Japan,
Okay.
but yet loosely based. Like at best, it's inspired by. It's not like a one-to-one adaptation at all. So,
What can you, without spoiling anything, what did you feel like you got from the narrative?
Oh, that's hard.
Don't say too much though, 'cause that's too much.
Overall, I got the sense of like, let it go and move on. That's as best as I can describe it, based on all the almost like non sequitur kind of moments in the film. just going based on what the main character was going through and the changes happening in his life and what was going on with Miyazaki when he was writing this. Because this man has been in retirement like what, 3 times? He's gone in and out of retirement like 3 times at this point. And so, yeah, it's almost like how to just let shit go and let it be. Some things are just gonna have to die with you. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Facts.
And the voice acting is probably, in English, probably really good. Because if Ghibli don't do nothing else, they have some really good English voice actors. They usually
a bunch of
Willem Dafoe is in this.
Yeah. Dave Bautista, Christian Bale.
Dave Bautista?
Yeah.
He's trying to act. I'm not be doing action movies all the time.
Oh, and what's his name? The dude that played Batman in that recent Batman.
Oh, wait.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, him. He's in here too.
Oh, there it is.
They got Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
They got Christian Bale and Mark and whatever.
Yeah.
2 Batmans.
Yeah.
That's why.
Double
And I think Robert Pattinson is actually playing the Heron, which apparently his fans were not fans of. Because it's a very scary voice.
Heron in the movie?
Hi-yo.
No one's on heroin. It's just a heron. But yeah, this is a film. You could wait to see this on HBO for real.
Okay, shit.
Like,
Still gonna go.
I mean, you should, but I'm saying like,
It's gonna look gorgeous.
right? It's gonna look gorgeous, but it's
does have a lot of
nothing.
Miyazaki dumbs in it.
Yeah,
Only
it's
in
just
the trailer at least.
Yeah, it wasn't too heavy-fisted on like the environmental message he usually does. But he gonna love his birds. If nothing else, he likes to feature birds. You gonna get that like money shot with the food, you know.
No
But that's
recipes are gonna come from this.
yeah.
Man, the way that he be drawing, like I don't eat pork or anything like that, but the way he be drawing bacon and eggs,
Yeah.
yeah,
Anything juicy. Anything juicy.
Miyazaki bacon and eggs, boy. We
But
drink
yeah.
my St. Louis drink, BlurdDotRadio.
It's an interesting film,
Shout out St. Louis.
Shout out.
but definitely not in my top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, just for narrative.
Out of 10, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
That passes.
And that's
not bad.
just for the visuals and the voice acting.
Okay. Got you. All right. Well, folks, that concludes our Blurred Out segment for today. Now, DJ Elokari is going to hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari, what hits you going to hit him with?
Word. Well, first off, we have a special guest in the building, y'all.
Definitely do.
That goes by the name of Jovan Landry. Who will be hitting us off with a performance after we watch one of her music videos. We're gonna start off with a music video called New Beginning. You wanna tell them a little bit about it, Jovan?
Yeah, New Beginning. It's the single from my EP, Intellectual Frequencies, out right now. And the video, yes, has a featured artist by the name of Kiera Collins. She's a movement artist. She choreographed her movement for this video. And it was shot by Brizzy Danks, and I edited the video, and it's just a fun, colorful video that kind of just represents the song. And the song is basically just about who I am right now as an artist and, you know, the message, because prior to this song, I hadn't really released music in years, as far as like a rap project. So now I'm just telling y'all, this is where I'm at right now. This is the new beginning of this season. So,
right on. And then she's gonna hit us off with a performance. Do you know which one track you want to start off with, Jovan?
We can do New Beginning. We can do the New Beginning music video and then the New Beginning live.
Let's go. So that's right. We're about to watch New Beginning and New Beginnings right here on BlurdDotRadio. Let's watch the music video and then we'll be back with a performance.
Stay tuned.
Yo. Feel my presence, my energy that was sent to me instantly. If you swindle me, then I know you ain't kidding me. I got that database lavish, don't got the paper chase. Got a story that resonate. You can go check that resume and let it marinate. It's a reminder of my integrity and where I've been. Yeah, your time's up. You know that I just secured all my trust to shine so bright, but we're in line. I can smell your intentions from a mile away. From the feed to the fire to the food to the farm. And I may be on compassionate. Stop acting like you abstinent and take it off for granted. Cause you know I ain't dumb. You got me sick of all the ignorance. I'm on my last straw. Better get the act right before I throw that pick and roll. Myself the one I make control. Can manage all these people, so I want a life non-fictional, whimsical, mystical. My feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. I can't say I'll show you how. It's the new beginning. It's the new beginning. It's a my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. You know from the sounds that I'm here I come. If you know, then I think you should run. Who's this? She acting like she brand new, that is so. Through the crest, no one can ever touch her, she is so limitless. But you don't understand cause you be fearing the unknown, and that is so ridiculous. Your projections just reflections of your own predicaments. So what you lack, you not unpacked, and that's why you so deficit. I had to get meticulous in the groundwork that was frivolous, and now I'm feeling serene and free, hitting the scene. I just do it so clean, and you know what I mean. That you're thirsty like a fiend to be your team, J.O.V., huh? I make it happen like rapping, we get it clapping. Say truthful, no need for cap. I got problems, so get to scrapping, right? Lyrical blows into lyrical blows. I take my time to crack these rhymes and make you go into vote. Sheesh, you know my name and respect the game I play. Don't doubt me cause that's a shame, or just hate me if you get laid. Cause my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. I can't say I'll show you how. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's a my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. You know from the sounds that I'm here I come. If you know, then I think you should run.
What's going on, BlurdDotRadio fam? We're about to hit y'all off with an amazing performance. Here joining the stage, about to take it over, make some noise for Jovan, Landry.
Yo, y'all saw the music video, and now y'all can hear it live. Yo. Feel my presence, my energy that was sent to me instantly. If you swindle me, then I know you ain't kidding me. I got the database lavish, don't got the paper chase. Got a story that resonate. You can go check the resume and let them marinate. It's a reminder of my integrity and where I've been. Yeah, your time's up. You know that I just secured all my trust to shine so bright, but we're blind. I can smell your intentions from a mile away. From the feed to the fire to the food to the farm. And I may be all compassionate. Stop acting like you abstinent and take it off for granted. Cause you know I ain't dumb. You got me sick of all the ignorance on my last straw. Better get that act right before I throw that pick and roll. Myself the one I'm in control. Can manage all these people's souls. I want a life non-fictional, whimsical, mystical. My feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. I can't say I'll show you how. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's a my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning. I cannot be let down. It's a new beginning. You know from the sounds that I hear I come. If you know, then I think you should run.
run. Who is this? She acting like she brand new, that is so ludicrous. No one can ever touch her, she is so limitless. But you don't understand, cause you be fearing nothing, no, and that is so ridiculous. Your projections is reflections of your own predicaments. What you like, you're not unpacking, that's why you're so deficit. I had to get meticulous, and the groundwork that was frivolous. And I am feeling serene and free, hitting the scene. I just do it so clean, and you know what I mean. That you're thirsty like a fiend to be on Team Jov, huh? I make it happen like rapper, we get it clapping. Stay truthful, no need for capping. Got problems, we'll get to scrapping, right? Lyrical flows into lyrical blows. I take my time throughout these rhymes and make you go in intervals. Sheesh, you know my name and respect the game I play. Don't doubt me, cause that's a shame, or just hate me and be a lame. Cause my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning, I cannot be my let down. It's a new beginning, I can't say I'll show you how. It's a new beginning, it's a new beginning, it's a my feet can't fail me now. It's a new beginning, I cannot be my let down. It's a new beginning, you know from the sounds that I hear, here I come. If you know, then I think you should run. Hey, ho, I think you should run. Hey, oh, I think you should run. You know from the sounds that I hear, here I come. If you know, then I think you should run. I think you should run. I think you should run. I go by the name of Jovan Landry. Follow me at J Leslie Monique. That's the letter J, Leslie Monique. Hey, Intellectual Frequencies out right now. Go stream it. Go buy it. Let's go. BlurdDotRadio. Yo.
BlurdDotRadio. 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 BlurdDotRadio.
It's on there. Thank you. Here we go.
I'm still saying, all right, hold on.
You are watching BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
Jovan Landry just smashed the whole studio.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
with that song.
Y'all saw that.
Saying,
You
this
saw
is a
virtual
whole,
ass because you're not AI.
Wow.
So I know you can see it.
We don't know that yet.
Wait, can we?
Oh, she's muted.
Is she on? I can't tell if she's muted or no.
I see.
She's a little muted. Not muted on our end.
I was muted. Yes, I saw. And now that song's gonna be stuck in my head.
Yay!
All right, hold on. I gotta hop out real quick. I'm like delayed like crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Jovan Landry, the song's called New Beginnings. I got some questions about your old beginnings.
Okay, yeah.
How long have you been rapping for?
So I started rapping in 2009.
Okay.
But I didn't really take it seriously until like 2011, 2012. That's when I started doing performances because I was so shy. I was just like, I just like doing it, but I didn't. But you know, as an artist, we all got to come out and like show what we got, you know, publicly. So yeah, since 09.
Okay. Where did you do it? Was it like Issa Rae? Did you rap in the mirror?
No, I know, right?
Mirror bitch.
Yeah, ain't that corny. Yeah, say that, Ash. No, just because I was listening to music. I just love music growing up. I used to print out lyrics in middle school, and I just would just rap to my favorite songs. Nice. So I always knew that I knew how to rhyme. I knew how to flow. Mm-hmm. It was just a matter of strengthening my words and the wordplay and all that. Okay. So I started doing that at home. Okay. Yeah, and then I had a camera that had like an audio feature on there, so that's how I was recording my audio, and I didn't know too much about how to mix it, so I was just like using Movie Maker just to like line up the tracks,
Movie Maker,
just so I can get the audio, you know. So I had some home beginnings for sure.
So what were your inspirations? What lyrics were you printing out?
I was printing out Kanye West.
I was gonna say,
Common.
When we were driving back from Cleveland, we listened to a lot of your music, and I was like, there's so much Chicago in how you rap.
Yes, yeah, especially because a lot of people will say, "Oh, you rap fast." I'm like, that's because it's Twista and Shauna. Those
sure.
are like the top two I think of, like when it comes to like rapping fast.
Yeah.
And of course, like just listening to like Common, Kanye West, Lupe. So I do listen to a lot of Chicago artists. But I also love Busta Rhymes, also a fast spitter, and also like Left Eye as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's on
shout out
your
to
list.
Left Eye, you know.
Rest in peace,
Lopez.
Left Eye.
Yes.
She'll set you on fire.
I'm about to say, burn that
I
nigga's
know,
house
right?
down.
she won't set herself on fire
Set
though,
your ass
like
on
the other
fire.
rapper.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What did you say his name was? Young AK?
Young
AK?
Lord AK.
Lord AK. Yeah. Lady set that nigga's house on fire.
Do you normally edit your music videos?
I do. A fun fact, if people don't know, I go by 1/3 filmmaker, 1/3 photographer, and 1/3 MC. So I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and typically, yes, I edit my own videos just because I have like a vision. I have a vision for it, and also being like tapping into that musician skill.
I had this pulled up already.
Ah, snap, yeah. See, that's my website,
1/3.
jovanledger.com.
There it is.
And with being a music artist, it's great to have that skill because when you're editing, you know how to pace things and everything like that. So, yeah, I just enjoy doing it. And on top of that, for New Beginning, my friend Kiera Collins, we collaborate a lot. And so I wanted to make sure that she liked what was coming out too, because that's also her face, her likeness.
Yeah.
So we kind of sat down together and just kind of like mapped out the foundation of it. And I just finished it off. And then Brizzy Danks, who did the video, he also gave some ideas as well. So it was a collaboration for sure.
Did you do the beat for that one?
I did do the beat.
You gotta tell
Yeah.
people. You gotta tell people. You gotta let
I'm
these
just
people
saying,
Yes. I
When I
made
say
the
this is one of the most- When I say this is one of the most
Renaissance
talented
woman.
Right.
performers in the city, I mean that when with
100%.
Kanye West and Common and
Yes.
Do or Die,
Yes.
Shauna, Infamous Syndicate,
Yes.
the whole shebang. This is one of the most talented people in the city.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because that beat was fire.
Thank you. And it's so funny because it's simple, but it knocks stuff.
Yeah.
It has that bass line, drums on that. Yes. I made the beat. I use a machine to make my beats, native instruments.
I have an MK3. I chopped up one sample in it, and I turned it off, and I was like, I'm going to come back tomorrow, make this happen. All of the samples were gone.
No.
I have no idea how to use this thing.
Yeah, you kind of have to have that wherever you saved it. Just make sure, like, if you had it on the hard drive, make sure that you plug that hard drive in
Man,
at all
I thought
times.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
no.
All the samples were in the exact same spot. Like, I hit all the buttons, and they all started.
Crazy. See, that's why I'll be
Slowly
playing
but
with
surely.
samples sometimes. I don't know what that was or what that was about.
Yeah.
I mean, I did use some sound kits from Monty Booker. He produced some stuff for like Smino. That's and like Raven Lene, also a Chicago artist, and Smino's from St. Louis, your hometown. So yeah, I use some of those sounds that are sample based. But other than that, I try to work original and just see what comes up.
Nice.
So
Very, very dope. Who is your? I'm not gonna say a top 5.
okay, I was gonna say
I'm gonna make it harder and say a top 3.
Top 3. 3 what?
Top 3 influence.
Wow. Okay. Top 3 influences.
And from anywhere. Like I do a lot of stuff, but Show Enough is like in my top 3 influences, just as a character.
Okay. Top 3 influences in general. Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Left Eye. And I'm trying to think who else.
The last one's always the hardest.
I know. And I'll do Eve because I wouldn't be doing music if it wasn't for Eve.
Interesting.
So yeah, and all those 3 people, they're all visionaries and they have different things that they offer to the world outside of the music. And I feel like that is as similar as me as it can get.
Very dope.
So
Yeah, especially Missy.
yeah.
For her to still be
Demeanor.
in the industry now, not necessarily as heavy as she was back in the day, but like
But people are still like,
You know what people
they're like,
don't-
oh God, she's bad, save us.
yeah.
What people don't talk about enough is Missy writing for Jodeci and and working.
Oh,
with,
yes.
like,
right.
She spoke for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
People forget that, like, people forget about Virginia when it comes to
Exactly.
music. But people forget about how much Timberland, Missy, and Pharrell did, even working up to being solo artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Their fingerprints are in like
You know, I'll tell
all
you
your
what's funny.
favorite songs.
Exactly.
Probably has.
And I feel like I've
Missy.
said this on this show, and I say it all the time because I love this fact. In the SWV Human Nature remix, the guy going SWUV is Pharrell.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, and I
Pharrell made the beat for Rump Shaker.
Yep, I remember
Yeah.
that. Did the rap too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Did that
but
have
it
his
has-
signature beat in the front?
The four.
Mhm.
Four
I
count.
know, kind of.
That four count.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did some background vocals, and Joe did some background vocals for SW.
For sure. So did CeeLo. No, wait, I'm sorry. CeeLo,
CeeLo did some stuff for TLC.
For TLC.
Yeah.
which they played and I couldn't hear it. I just believed
I know.
Like,
It's
I'll
blended
take
so
your word for
well.
it.
Yeah. I love hearing those fun facts about music. That's what really got me into is like just how people created, how they got together, and just how stuff was made. I wish I could be like the fly on the wall when they do those things.
I don't follow sports, but like I research
either.
rap stuff as
Right.
though it's sports.
Yeah.
You got your sports analysis and you got your rap and music
sure.
analysis.
For
Yeah.
sure. Podcasters now.
Exactly. Right.
So folks, it's time for some trailers.
Sit back, relax, watch it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What you say, Elgin's music?
Huh?
Did you say Elgin's music?
Well, when we go to our videos, it says your mic is muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's because it comes through this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they can't hear you when you do that.
I don't know, probably.
No, they can.
They can.
Just mine. Okay, I see.
Oh, that's not you. That's not you, though.
Oh, okay. Then I'm learning something new.
So I think what I want to watch, shout out to Ashley, who populates the vast majority of
Shout out to
trailers
Ashley.
into the group chat that I'm pulling these trailers from. Apparently there is a new Mr. and Mrs. Smith coming out.
Okay, yeah. This is
Now
The
let me
original
Is it-
actors?
No.
I'm gonna let folks know. Number one, this is I believe the third iteration of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think it was
Is it? What was the second?
the
them
one with Brad Pitt and Angelina
Jolie.
Oh, wow.
What was the first?
Right.
Oh, you know them other two.
Who?
Let me look this
That
up. To
one,
make
didn't
sure.
that one
even
girl
know.
and the old boy.
It's not true. No, don't listen to this.
You know,
That's literally how I be describing stuff.
all them.
Who was
You know,
supposed to be the original?
I'm only familiar with the Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt one.
Same.
So when I first saw
1941.
yeah, there you go. That one.
when I first saw the article, I was mad. I'm like, stop remaking shit. We don't need a remake. This movie didn't even have a sequel. Why are we already rebooting it? And then I actually read the article and the premise, and I'm like, this is not the same thing. It's the same idea in that it's like spies, and they're using Smith
Don't
as a
say
surname.
all that now. 'Cause
We'll-
then you're not
we'll
gonna have as much
watch
to
the
say
trailer.
after the
Well, no, I'm not spoiling.
Well, no, I'm
The
not talking
trailer.
about spoiling. I just want you to be able to have more stuff to say
When
Oh.
the trailer.
Yeah.
then as opposed to now. 1941, this is the original trailer for
Oh,
Mr. and
Lord.
Mrs. Smith.
Oh, it's a silent one at that.
Full screen.
Situation.
All right.
You gotta get that transatlantic.
Slap your knee.
Right.
Carol.
Oh, they look like they had slaves. I mean,
They kick niggas
That's
out.
amazing.
Many a lot.
Boy, he got that slick back.
situations that ever hit the screen. You'll see what happens when Mr. and Mrs. Smith
They're making
discover
cookies?
that they were never legally
Like the
married.
Brad Pitt one.
Oh, they found out they
That's
ain't
what it was
legally
about.
married?
Ain't no spies or nothing?
Boring as fuck.
Wait, what?
This is back when
Wait,
that
what?
was crazy. They
Okay,
weren't
well
married.
then-
Oh my God, but they had sex.
Well, then it sounds like
They did.
all.
Oh my God.
So all three of these are essentially different premises.
I guess.
Oh, yeah. Same name, different premise.
Right. So Mr. and Mrs. Smith in the 1940s version don't realize they're not actually married. The Angelina and Jolie one. I said the Angelina and Jolie. Angelina and Brad Pitt. They're spies married to a spy, but don't know the other one is a spy.
Wow.
And then they had to kill each other.
I never knew.
And then I'm not going to spoil this movie's trailer. I'll talk about it after we watch it.
You know
Or
what?
not
Don't
movie.
watch it.
It's a series.
Right, mother snub in there. Hold
Check it out.
on, hit the button and then bow. Here we go, Mr. and Mrs. Smith on
It's gonna be a
BlurdDotRadio.
TV show.
It's a TV series on Amazon.
Oh, can
Wow,
you hear the volume mic? You see the there we
I'm
go.
not trying to have it be too loud.
Perfect. That's perfect.
It is.
They
too
got
loud, it's
guns
like-
and shit. Oh, they got Lando Calrissian in it.
This is your first time in New York?
Should we be asking each other that?
Oh, is that Mrs. Smith?
Yep.
Have you ever killed anyone?
They got an Asian Mrs. Smith? I guess
No,
that would
no,
be
no.
if I
Not
was-
really.
DJ
Really?
Locardi.
No.
Where do I begin to tell the story of how great love can be?
You're married.
The sweet love story that is older than the sea.
I should be clear, I'm not in this for the romance.
About the love he brings to me.
What is it that you two do?
We're computer software engineers.
He fills my heart with very special things. With angel songs, with wild
I should be dead.
He fills my soul with so much love that everywhere I
How's the intimacy between the two of you?
go, with every
I'm scared.
I can't hear you over the radio.
I reach for his hand. It's always there.
What do you think happens if we fail
It's our marriage?
our mission?
And he'll be there.
Hey, oh, Prime. I got Prime. I know I can watch that.
I got one.
Shout out to Donald Glover for getting.
I got one.
A haircut. I
I
feel like
like-
for a long time.
Yeah,
His hair.
I
looked
know.
rough.
Yeah, he looks
would
way
be
different.
That the hairline that said I'm married to a white woman.
Right?
Yo,
From
nobody at home
1955.
knows what my hair look like.
His hairline is
That's not
rough
okay.
right now.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
No, that
That's
hairline rough.
apparently a thing.
No, he most definitely.
That's because his wife was like, I think your hair looks fine.
I like it natural.
Yeah. Number one, there's a scene coming up where he easily looks like he could be Earn Marks in season 6
No, I
of
saw it.
Atlanta.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. For those who don't know, Atlanta is this one right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's Earn
Atlanta is my favorite television show of
of
all
all
time.
time. It's great.
Yeah.
So anything that this guy does, I'm probably gonna watch.
Yeah, because he don't say yes to everything.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Even though he did say yes to that weird Lando Calrissian role, where it was
Yeah.
implied.
I
that
wouldn't
he
want to
was
play
gonna
that.
Oh, yeah.
It was Star Wars. Back in the day, Star Wars meant money.
Yeah, back in the day.
I mean, if somebody said, "Hey, El, you want to be Lando Calrissian?" First, I'm like,
Fly motherfucker in the galaxy.
Come on, man.
You mean that
Yeah.
motherfucker with the cape?
Shit, I'll need some Colt 45 and I'm down.
Unbelievable.
I'm down with this.
Yeah.
You don't
watch
gotta
it.
ask me twice. Yeah, I'm in it. Ash Gotti, how do you feel about this? Because you had the most thoughts.
I'm happy black women are about to have this conversation.
Yeah, my knee-jerk reaction, like I said, from that article was like, why are we rebooting Mr. and Mrs. Smith? But then upon reading the article and seeing the trailer, first of all, the fact that it's going to be a series, I like, because we're going to actually explore the relationship of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which we didn't get in the movie with Brad and Angelina.
I thought the last movie was really corny, to be honest.
I hated
I
the
mean,
way
but that's okay. I like corny.
Dude,
Done right.
corny
Like,
right.
corny done right is camp. But
Speaking
anyway,
of corny, the tagline for this is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they hit different. We can't just
they
keep
do.
saying the shit that we say to our friends in front of white
I
folks.
know.
So hard.
Because they take it and do ridiculous.
It's like saying yeet.
Yeah.
This hits different, guys. They hit.
This applesauce really hits different.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see the comment?
What's that? Oh,
from Nikki.
Yes, there.
He said yes,
didn't
dear.
see enough action to warrant the 007 type music, but I'm definitely going to see it. Oh, we going to watch it.
Hated it.
We gonna watch it.
I think the music was fitting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like it played into the suaveness of Bond.
I liked it when you said that Donald Glover was wearing a white turtleneck because I feel like that was very Bond-esque.
I mean, a lot of the style from him, especially, is giving like late '60s, early '70s Shaft vibes.
It's just the sideburns. Sideburn.
And the
What do you
leather.
call that? Sidebeard? You got one, Mike. What do you call it?
Side beard?
Called cheek beard. What do you call
a
it?
beard?
No, nigga, I'm talking about this part, the cheek beard.
That's a
Sideburns.
beard.
That's not sideburns.
That
It's
is
cheek beard.
just...
Whatever.
a
The
sideburn.
point is,
You don't call it cheek beard.
Where else will beards grow?
On your cheek? I don't know. I don't have one of these.
This is a beard.
You don't-
Also, this is
yours
not
don't
something
connect?
that grows. This ain't no work.
Yeah, I don't get that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's dope.
so yeah, I also like that in this case, Mr. and Mrs. Smith know that we're just doing this as a cover.
Except it appears that... I mean, you know, you can expect that two people that are together for business are going to get together for pleasure.
Oh yeah, for sure. You saw them kiss.
Yeah.
But again, in the movie, Brad and Angelina didn't know the other was a spy, and then they end up having to have a contract on each other. That's why their house got fucked up. And then they turned on the organization, I think, something like that, because then they started fucking in the kitchen. Anyway, but I like this one.
He stopped being married to Jennifer Aniston. Remember
yeah.
that was...
Yup, that was in the news. But in this case, they're both spies. I've seen this trope in like so many different like fanfics where it's like we have to be married for the mission. And this is definitely that stereotype, married for the mission, but then we fall in love. But I'm interested to see what their dynamic is going to be, because she's very much about the mission. And she's like, what happens if we fail? It's like, our marriage? It's like, nigga, no. I don't give a fuck about this marriage. Like, what? Just get another man. Also, she's not like a Hollywood starlet. She looks real regular.
Yeah, true.
Now, regular enough to bag Donald Glover?
I don't know.
I'm not
Donald
buying it.
has interesting taste though.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
okay,
not
let me correct that. The character Donald Glover is portraying. This dude looked like he would try to get with someone a little more high end. And this girl is giving more regular. Would you say?
Personally,
He has
or
a
for this
hint of
movie?
dirty?
Yeah, they
For-
hit dirty.
I'm just talking about the characters in the movie.
He may not shower every day.
I mean, he that nigga look like he might, you know.
I'm just saying, the character. These two characters look like they would never give the other person the time of day, just based on how they are dressing. So to see them in a marriage, it'd be interesting to see their dynamic, because they're probably gonna butt heads. Like she, just looking at how she handles the mission a lot of the time, she's clearly taking point. But yeah, that was good.
How many episodes will you give this? If this is not great on the first episode, how many episodes will you give it?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
I mean, I have access to Prime, and depending on what else I'm watching, that's in February. Depending on what else is like going on, I'll probably still watch it.
Do you agree with Nikki that except for the turtleneck, Donald does not come off as suave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the outfits are suave,
Yeah.
but he's kind of giving off he's kind of
He's
awkward.
not Idris Elba.
No.
Oh no, not at all.
He doesn't come off as super slick.
No,
suave.
the outfits are suave
Yeah.
for sure.
That's why I feel like they kind of on the same level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's a
His
little more
aesthetic is
slick.
better.
Yeah. Even though I feel like they're not really showing her outfits a lot.
I think they're probably trying not to over sexualize her as well.
Could be.
Yeah.
It's like we have a black man black men usually get over sexualized, and then Asians also get overly sexualized. So it's like they're in the same boat. So it feel like they're not.
Like
At least for me, it feels like they're trying to keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say
And that's different for like a spy drama.
Mhm.
You usually want them to be hot,
Yeah.
or they're usually portrayed that way. I mean, even in the Bond series,
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
right?
Yeah.
Or even oh boy from the last Bond series, or
Daniel
just
Craig.
every Bond ever.
Which
Yeah.
I
I
think
personally think Daniel Craig looks like a monkey.
damn.
Because he does. He does, I'm sorry. He's got that Cro Magnum brow, like he's a little apish looking.
Which and also honestly though, like I think that might be a little bit of the point with having them look a little bit more regular, which I feel like makes a little bit more sense if they're supposed to be fucking spies.
Yeah, they'll be blending in better.
You know what I mean?
There are
Like,
definitely people that walk
you
in
mean
the room. It's like I ain't
extremely
about to say
suave,
nothing illegal.
good looking
around that guy.
motherfucker. Yeah, he probably shoot niggas for they blend in a little bit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But that's why you got the Lando Calrissian mustache. You know,
Right.
that y'all
Super
know.
thick.
He at least looks like he's got a mustache on purpose.
On purpose.
Few points before we move on to Jovan. This also stars Paul Dano, who played the Riddler in the last Batman. John Turturro, who's been in everything. Is it Michaela Cole or Michaela Cole?
Michaela Cole.
Michaela
Hey.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Oh.
A lot of big names in this.
Spend some money.
Yeah. Jovan, Landry, what are your thoughts on this?
I want to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen the first Mr. and Miss Smith. Seen a little bit of the second one, and this one I'm like, okay, especially since we watched this trailer like 10 times. I'm like, yeah. Oh, let's see what I'm gonna give it a chance, and it's a series, like Ash was saying, yeah, you get to see more of a development versus like in a movie. And then of course, they always got to put their new spin on it for to make it modern and all that. So yeah, let's find out February 2nd. It's coming up.
Let me ask you this: if the first episode is bad, how many more episodes? Like, if you watch it, nothing happens. You didn't want to get up. You put something in the microwave before you started watching it. You were like, "Oh shit! If I get up, I'll miss something. I don't want to pause it."
Right.
And you let your peas get cold for a bad episode.
It was at this moment
How
that
many
he knew
episodes would you?
he fucked up.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna watch it. I might have to pause and go to the bathroom. I might have to pause and get my food. But so far it's looking good enough for me to want to see what happens. Because sometimes you may see that one that you may not like, but you might be missing out on the other ones in between. So yeah.
If the second one is bad, will you keep watching it?
Maybe I'll do 3.
Okay.
Then I'm like, okay, this is a history, a pattern of badness. So nah.
I'm assuming these episodes are like 45 minutes. So I feel like 2 is a solid amount of time to determine if I'm going to like this.
I always reference, there's a show that was on HBO called The Leftovers. It didn't get good till like episode 6, but it got really good on episodes.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Same with Watchmen too.
I think I like Watchmen from the...
Yeah, it was enough to intrigue you, then the shit got good.
Yeah. It was like, this is cool. I guess I'll watch the next episode. And then you hit that episode, it's like, oh.
Right, you never know.
Shit's going down.
Yeah. We'll see.
Thank you, Jovan. DJ L.O. Carter.
I like it. It looks cool.
Okay.
I'm always gonna support whatever Donald Glover does. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Well, no, that's not true.
I didn't watch Guava Island yet.
I watched it. I did watch Guava Island. I didn't watch it again, but I watched it. And let me see, what else was it? Yeah, I didn't watch Lando Calrissian.
I watched that whole movie.
I didn't.
I got the Funko Pop.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but and I probably won't. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't like it. You know, shout outs to him, but you know, me and prequels sometimes don't.
It wasn't even about him.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
the thing.
Yeah, you know, it was.
My thing is, you got a black guy in space.
I ain't really trying to watch Solo. You know what I'm saying?
And they implied that he had sex with his robot, and I was like, of all the creatures,
Oh my god.
What's wrong with that?
the one made of metal.
What's wrong with that?
Hey man,
That's
this
such a
was cool.
feature.
This was cool. Yeah, but I think everything that I said about it so far is kind of how I feel about the whole show. It's gonna be interesting. It's dope to see a black and Asian couple, like, you know, on like in media. I don't think we see it like. Usually it's either like, oh, he's a black man with a white woman. See how that works out.
Every interracial couple.
They had it in
has
Insecure.
a
It's not
white
a lot.
person.
It's not a
Molly
lot.
and her Asian
Had
babe.
Latinos and Asians, like Middle Eastern people.
White people can date anyone.
Yeah. My thing is, like, you always see those commercials, like, oh, it's an interracial couple, but one of them's always white. One of them's always white.
That's true.
You know, so it's interesting to see at least, you know, something else and different. So that's cool. Of course, Donald Glover will be the person that does that. So cool. Shout outs to, you know, Amazon Prime, because they usually have really good content. So, you know, actually seeing it that it's on Prime does give me a little bit more hope that it's gonna be actually really good. So they haven't really missed for me. So too much.
The Lord of the Rings wasn't too good from what I hear.
Where I'm not checking for Lord of the
I know
Rings.
Lord of the Rings fan. Alexa loves.
Same.
Yeah,
So I wasn't even checking for it.
Oh yeah, and what was that one that had like the family that was the family in that moved next to all the crazy ass white people. They yeah.
I like
there
they,
you go.
but
I ain't watched that shit. I got to the second
hardcore.
episode. I was like, nope.
yeah.
I'm not gonna wait
it
the
was
way
tough
this
to
ends.
watch.
It was ambitious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
it's
outs to
just
them.
too
You
much.
know what I mean? But yeah, when I got the second episode, I ain't trying to see that.
Yeah, there's,
I know how this shit gonna end, and I don't want to.
When it comes to horror based on Black history, there was a lot of stuff to learn, because that really is how Compton. It told the story of Compton back before Compton was the Compton we know. It told the story of blockbusters. My mother was a blockbuster, one of the people that moved when segregation ended, moved out to a white neighborhood and had the white neighbors treat them like white neighbors would treat the black people. So there was a lot of history to pull, but it was harsh.
Yeah.
Like,
It felt a little too sensationalism for me, and that's why I didn't want to really invest my time in that. And I was good. But shout outs to the people, because sometimes you got to ask yourself, like, is this for me or not? And one of them situations was like, nah, it may not be. So I decided not to. But yeah, man, this I'm excited about what this has the potential to be, and you know, it sounds way more interesting than the original Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So I'm down to watch it. I'll give it about a good 2 episodes if you know, capture my attention, and yeah, why not?
another thing I want to point out is Donald Glover doing action. I don't think we've seen him do action yet.
Yeah, full-fledged action. So
Running, jumping, blowing
Yeah.
stuff up, shooting the folks.
he getting this
fighting.
Will Smith. He's like, oh, Will Smith have some issues? I can run.
Right.
I could be American's black
I can
darling.
run. I can save some shit.
Right.
You know, y'all
He'd
think
probably
about
be the best
doing
person
it.
to do it next.
You're
So.
doing another I Am Legend. Hey, you know, just keep my name on the Rolodex.
Yeah,
Right.
man. Yeah.
You can keep my name in your mouth.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Keep my wife's name out your mama.
That's enough. I'm leave him alone.
That's
Leave him alone.
definitely
He got a
he
hard
did that in
sometimes.
public in front of all
I
these
know.
Ash, that hit me right where I wasn't expecting.
I know, right? Me either. I was like, whoa.
Hey, come on now. Shout out.
You
Shout
can say
out.
my wife's name as much as you want to.
Come on now. It's fine.
Got him.
You know, it's fine. But no, I'm down to check this out.
So that's the BlurdDotRadio trailer review of Mr. and Mrs. Smith coming to Amazon Prime. 8 episodes on February 2nd. You know, check it out. We're gonna check it out. We'll tell you what we think.
Yeah,
But until then, not until then. Well, yeah, until then, DJ Elokari is gonna be hitting you with hits.
Yes.
Like the hits he's about to hit you with right now.
Yes, all them hits. I'm about to do it. But we're gonna watch another music video by Jovan and Landry. It's called Pathions, I think it's called.
Pathogens.
Pathogens, yeah.
Oh snap! That one I was a featured artist on. It's by Sam. I always call him Sammy. And this one was done virtually back in 2020. Okay. So that was a real fun one to do. You know, like I said, I do videos as well. So I had the equipment to do it in front of the green screen. You'll see some video games in there. Like,
super dope.
It's really, really cool. And, you know, it has some messages in there about, you know, how sometimes the system don't really want us to be great.
Come on now,
so,
talk about it.
So you'll see that in there. So I'm looking forward to knowing what your thoughts are and all that stuff. And check it out.
Yeah, and then we're gonna hit her off with another performance. The name of this song's called What You Wanna Know.
What You Wanna Know.
You wanna tell them a little bit about it, or it don't matter?
Yeah, What You Wanna Know is also on the project Intellectual Frequencies. I did produce this one as well, and it's just like what I would do if I was to confront someone who's been lurking on my page, who've been just being too extra. It's based off of some true events, and I very soon I'll be dropping a video on just my process with how I made the beat and the lyrics and things like that. But it was just something that when I made the beat, I just said, what you want to know, and I was like, okay, I need to, you know, explore that idea. And it's something different, because sometimes when you think about someone lurking or stalking, it's always like, I'm going to run away from it. But what, like in my perfect world, I would want to approach that person. Okay. And shoot, if we had to go into a battle, we'd go into a battle, shoot. Hey. You know, so... We'll see. You know, I got some ideas for a music video because, you know, as we talk about nerding out and everything earlier, one thing that I was doing when I was in college was fight choreography videos, where somebody would just set the fight scene on me and another person, and I'll learn the moves. Okay. So I think that would be a really cool idea to explore for this song. So
Did any martial arts training go into that?
Yes, but I not professional or like I haven't like taken a class. It's just like someone who has that experience that's like, okay, let's do this and then we'll rehearse it and then we'll like do the video. But that's something I am interested in doing in the future too, is taking some martial arts classes, because I've done Muay Thai before, like a few classes with that. So I think I'm gonna try it out. You know, it's definitely a full body workout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't run up on Jovan Landry in the streets.
Exactly.
What you want to know?
What you want to know?
Know about these hams?
Pop out. Yeah. BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio. We'll be back after these performances with another trailer. Stay tuned.
From my body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens. You don't know the half of it, living like I'm flapping it. Feeling for the future, cause you know that I've been trapped in it. Sleep on burning mattresses, cough on laws of averages. Stay 6 feet from my body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens.
Tell me what you please, help me what you please. Help me what you please while I get down on my knees. Help me what you please, help me what you please. Help me what you please while I get down on my knees. Waiting for the check, waiting for the check. Government don't care, they don't give me no respect. Waiting for the check, waiting for the check. Government don't care, they don't give me no respect.
You don't know the half of it, living like I'm flapping it. Freaked out by the future, cause you know that I've been trapped in it. Sleep on burning mattresses, cough on laws of averages. Stay 6 feet from my body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens. You don't know the half of it, living like I'm flapping it. Feeling for the future, cause you know that I've been trapped in it. Sleep on burning mattresses, cough on laws of averages. My body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens.
It's getting really, really, really real. You see for your eyes how they really feel. Whenever on your side of a game where you split, makes no sense how they turn the wheel. But lose track of time for a couple of days. But total limit down like this is the game. I'm going insane in my membrane and detain, ready for this face to go our separate ways. Like wake up, she told. I mean like wake up, he told. They would never see us as equal. They wanna wipe us out before the sequel. And that's why my little lies, all these other lies. Need a real and a real, so I won't stop. And I'm ready for the world, so I won't drop. And I'm fighting to the end to stay up on top.
You don't know the half of it, living like I'm flapping it. Freaked out by the future, cause you know that I've been trapped in it. Sleep on burning mattresses, cough on laws of averages. Stay 6 feet from my body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens. You don't know the half of it, living like I'm flapping it. Feeling for the future, cause you know that I've mattresses. Cough on laws of averages. Stay 6 feet from my body, cause you know I'm sweating pathogens.
Mike, carry up. The video over.
I know this one was a shorter video.
BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio.
All right, y'all, we about to get hit off with another performance coming back. You know what I mean? To tear it up one more time for the road. Please make some noise. Wait, I want to do the Steve Harvey thing where we be like, show your love. Why did he do that?
Show your love.
Show your love to Jovan, Land of the Dream.
Hey. Ho. Come on. This song is called What You Wanna Know from the Intellectual Frequencies EP. So we go. I be just chillin', relaxin', minding my business. You can ask Don as my witness as I get this itch of suspicion, but I don't know why. My mind, I can't know the thing I'm feeling inside. He said it on the side that I'm acting funny style. I turn around so fast and I'm like the funny how. I'm not a clown, but I know when I see one. You don't wanna be, gonna be shunned. Did this play out in real time like really? Or did it play out in my mind? I'm so silly, but I was taught to never ignore my gut feeling. It's so chillin' as it gets more and more revealing. My friend said, do you wanna go? I'm diggity down. You wanna follow us all around? I'm wiggity wow. I'm really gets down. He don't care if you really be found. Instead alert by standing my ground. I said that he's haunted, daunted, flaunted, acting like when you're talking, borderline of the stalking. I was crazy hot. I'm getting some wind that he passed me, and then enough to go say that he's harassing me, trying to play a role, but he inciting the most. It's good for many phones that he be liking my post. He's always looking, trying to pretend. You gotta move on and go and find a new trend. So what you wanna know? What you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking and stalking and gawking like a lame? You never ever hit me from your game. What you wanna know? What you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking, and steadily stalking, and steadily gawking, and steadily talking? What you wanna I spy with my little eye. All these little guys all in my eye. Hit me 50 feet, you cross the line. Guilty as can be, you can't discuss the session. What flexes me, you can't divide. Time to let it go, time to cut these ties. Your time is wasted like your temptations and your fixation. You saying you wanna hang, but clear you playing games. You're mentally insane, or maybe even deranged. To see ulterior motives, you're really trying to bang. Are you really damn serious? Get out of my way. So just as you keep stalking, hawking, gawking, talking, watching me hawking, I'm this close to balking. I try to go my separate ways, but then he goes to notice going at it again. So what you wanna know? What you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking and stalking and gawking like a lame? You never ever hit me from your game. What you wanna know? What you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking and steadily stalking and steadily gawking and steadily talking? What you wanna know? Man, what you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking and stalking and gawking like a lame? You never ever hit me from your game. What you wanna know? What you wanna know? Why you steadily hawking and steadily stalking and steadily gawking and steadily talking? What you wanna know? Hey, 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 whoa, whoa. What you wanna know? What you wanna know? Go, 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 go. What you wanna know? Huh? What you wanna know? Whoa, 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 whoa. And what you wanna know? 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 Whoa, whoa. What you wanna know? And what you wanna know? I go by the name of Jovan Landry. This is BlurdDotRadio. And peace.
BlurdDotRadio. 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 BlurdDotRadio.
Blur the word. Blur the word. Come on.
BlurdDot Radio. Radio.
Blur's the word that's in the radio.
Radio.
I have the bird and the bird.
Radio.
All that birds in the certified.
Radio.
All that bird is bird, sir.
Radio.
But I had a bird daddy in the BlurdDotRadio.
Radio. Ash was like, I'm out.
I miss you, AI.
Shame, really.
You're watching BlurdDotRadio. I'm your host, Mike Sidham. DJ L.O. Kari is over there. Ash Gotti is somewhere in the world. And our very special guest, Jovan Landry, just hit us up.
Woo! Fantastic.
Jovan, I have a few questions about this new project. One, you said you took a hiatus.
Yeah, I just wasn't putting out anything. I was there, I was around, I was still performing, but as far as like dropping a project, it's been like before it was 2019. That was a collaboration project, but before that, my last solo project was in 2017. So I haven't dropped anything or dropped a project since then. I dropped singles and stuff, but yeah. I don't know. I guess life is life. Life was life back then, and
was it a lack of material? Was it a lack of? You felt like you didn't have as much to say. Were you more focused on a marketing strategy for releasing singles as opposed to a project?
Yeah, it was a mix of all of that. Lack of material, because sometimes usually when I make music, I am prepared to put it out or put it on a project. And then on top of that, maybe not being inspired. And it takes a while for me to write music, to be honest with you. Like sometimes it'll take me months. Yeah. So I just have to be like really focused to like, pump out music. And then also being like a photographer and videographer, I'm also busy doing that. So yeah, I think it's a mix. Something like that. For sure. But yeah, that's really the main reason of it. And but I'm glad that I put it out, because like even though I wasn't like putting out music at that time, like between like 2020 and 2023, I actually was making that music around that time for that project. So I was doing stuff, just it wasn't out. So yeah.
And tell us about this new project. Like, what went into it? What can people expect? Is there any tweak or change on the Jovan Landry that released her last solo album?
Yeah, for sure. So what you can expect is definitely I put more energy and effort into like my rhymes and just being clear. And I also produced all of the tracks. Track number 2 called Bring to the Table. That one had a co-producer on it. So that's something that you'll hear as well in this project, is a new sound and a sound by me. And then what else? You'll hear it's something for everybody. So you'll have your hip hop, like as you heard, like What You Want to Know has like that breakdance vibe. New Beginning has like a
fire.
It's just fire.
Have you ever done a track with Microphone Misfits by any chance?
I have featured on one of their songs called Sons and Daughters on one of their projects. That was in 2019. So check that out, Sons and Daughters by Microphone Misfits. For sure. And I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, it's a sound for everyone. You'll hear some kind of like some singing on track number 3 called Walk in My Shoes. So like I'm touching on different subjects as well, like just personal subjects, and also just showcasing like I am here, like because sometimes I do feel like I'm an underdog amongst my peers. So I'm just like letting people know like I have a lot of talent. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to experience this. And just self-confidence and growth. For sure. Yeah, so that is basically a lot of topics and what to expect, but definitely some original music that I'm really proud of.
And my last question, how would you define your style as it exists today? December, what is it, 10th? December 10th,
2023. I describe, this is why I called it Intellectual Frequencies, because I remember I put a post out because I feel like my sound is not like anybody else's. I feel like I know a lot of people say that, but I can't really box it in with anybody else. So I put a post out like, what do you think this genre is of music I made? And someone said intellectual frequencies.
Nice.
And I feel like that's rarely, accurate because it does have like an intellectual lyrical vibe.
Absolutely.
But then also but frequency is also a vibe as well. So yeah, it's just music that feels good, music that has like a message, but also, but feel good is also great too, and like everything doesn't have to be all lyrical, but if it feels good and it, and if you could tie a good message into that as well, and something inspirational, then that's what it's gonna be.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
One thing I always got to give up to you, in all honesty, is like you.
Right into your microphone.
Not only are you like extremely talented, you put forth your own music, but also in the same token, like you also put on for other people. And like, I mean, like my earliest experience with you was, doing doing the Terror Guys music video. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, so you're constantly elevating and helping other artists and whatnot. And then the way that you put forth like your craft, it's. You put forth the work. You know what I'm saying? Like you make the time to learn all these different things that most artists don't even like put onto the side. You're like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, we don't see enough female representation out there. You're gonna put forth a crew of some of the dopest female like artists that are out there. You know what I'm saying?
Synergy Shy, check that out.
Shout out to Synergy Shy. We played a lot of it on BlurdDotRadio.
Oh, thank you.
For real, no, you're talented, and I really appreciate the way that you show up.
Thank you.
Constantly, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you saying that, it reminds me, because I'm slowly inching into DJing.
Yeah. Shout outs to
the DJ Plug Thug. That's my name. Because just like you were saying, I do like to plug in different artists and connect people. I feel like I have a really good skill with matching people together as far as like artistry or even friends. I was just telling my drummer Chop Suey for my birthday a few years ago, I was very specific on who I was going to invite because I knew either they were going to know each other or they're going to like each other. So that's who I am. I like to put people together, and why not? Like, I feel like it's kind of selfish to kind of keep people to yourself or keep certain opportunities to yourself. And if you can't do it, or someone that is a great fit for that particular opportunity or collaboration, I'm gonna say something like, yo, we need to talk to each other. Or even if you're in a new city, if someone's new to the city, go check out this place. Go talk to these people. So I love doing that. Like, I feel like that's the least that we can do as artists. It's like give it forward.
Create community.
Exactly.
I know that there's not been a time where this hasn't been true for black people, but now we need community more than ever.
Absolutely.
It's kind of fucked up that it's never not been true.
Right, I know.
We need community now more than ever.
Yes.
Sure. Especially in creative
spaces.
Creative spaces. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're back.
I'm always here.
Oh, you was out the chair.
You slipped under into the underworld.
Just because you can't see me don't mean I'm not hearing.
You're here.
Boogeyman Ash.
Bruh.
Speaking of Boogeyman.
Uh-oh. This drink.
The time has come.
The time has come, the walrus says.
For
to
us.
talk of many shots. Of
for
Jepson's.
us to plug our liquor sponsor for the show. Shout out to Yo.
99% alcohol.
It's a really low, really low ABV.
Really?
This is a.
So what's
drink.
that aftertaste?
That's that wormwood. That wormwood, baby.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What that
also, this is like a natural alcohol.
It's something.
Cause I thought I was tasting some bark.
It's naturally interesting.
There's some bark in it.
Yeah.
There's some bark.
Yeah.
Wolf. Shout out to CH Distillery. Shout out to Yo. We get many bottles of this wonderful liqueur called Jepson's Malort.
Yes, that's right.
It'll get you wrong.
Jepson's Malort is made at CH Distillery. Check out their Pilsen location.
Come on now.
Go down there, get some drinks, tip your server, don't be a dick. We're going to do the toast that I got from E40. And that toast goes. I am not above you. I am not below you. I am right here with you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Clinky clink.
Clink, with the clank.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why is that? Because neither of them wanted this guy one-on-one. Try again, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. All that.
So,
yeah.
For our second trailer of the evening,
Lord.
as we try not to think about the Malort aftertaste tingling on our tongues.
Yes, it does something.
I feel like in 2023, 2020, when did Sonic come out?
Sonic, the movie?
Sonic, the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Movie, not the game.
It's supposed to be coming out. Is there a trailer?
No, I just want to talk about video game movies for a second while we get to the.
Got them all excited.
No Sonic 3 yet.
Bro, I got you. Hey, I love me some Sonic.
No Sonic
All I've
and
seen is
Knuckles.
the little picture they have with Shadow.
Yeah, I heard Shadow because he
dear
used a
God.
post-credit scene.
Disappear.
You know what I mean?
But video game movies have come a long way.
They really have. Yeah.
When I was a kid, there was a Super Mario Brothers movie.
You know, it was a choice.
There was a Double Dragon movie.
That was also a choice.
They were not very good, is what I'm saying.
I watched. Hey, you know what? As a kid, I enjoyed them.
As a kid, yeah.
Because you
As
ain't
a
know
kid,
no
I
better.
enjoyed lots of shit. I enjoyed syrup sandwiches as a child.
Syrup
sandwiches.
Then sugar sandwiches, syrup sandwiches, all that.
That ain't
Jetty
a
sandwiches.
that
just
broke
sugar on
things.
bread.
Yeah.
You ever take a sandwich? You take a piece of bread, you toast it, put some butter on it, and then wait. You take the piece of bread.
Nasty.
You put some butter on it, and then you put some sugar, and then some
cinnamon.
Yeah.
There you
Eat
go.
that shit. Cinnamon
Make your own
sandwiches.
cinnamon toast
Shit
crunch.
was
Yeah,
delicious.
exactly. Literally.
Shit
The
was
original.
delicious. Boy, I used yeah.
Before we get on
Broke
spaghetti
food.
sandwiches, yeah, more broke food, ramen noodles.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
I
Ron.
still eat them every once in a while. Like,
I can't.
need my
It's so
niece to
salty.
learn about
I'm
ramen.
41.
Broke food saves
My
money.
feet will swell.
Yeah.
need
What
all
about ramen at the restaurant? Like,
Delicious.
yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Strings
I love
Ramen, the best
Yeah.
ramen in Chicago.
Man, we getting bougie now. Come
Yeah,
on now.
yeah.
Strings
Yeah, I
and,
like
mashed
Fury
potatoes.
Spoon.
I don't like Furious Spoon. It's too sweet.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't like it.
See, I'm about to.
I'm not,
like
I
it.
mean, a lot of people don't though.
Yeah,
so
it's not my
can't
thing.
really-
I have a sweet tooth, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Strings, delicious. The
Ramen
Hell Ramen,
some.
I've
been
definitely
there.
had like Hell Ramen level 3. And I remember drinking it and shit kept getting like hitting my throat. And I was like, I looked at the people around me like, it's not the spice. I can take the spice. I ate the whole bowl. It's just all this grit at the bottom of this bowl.
Grit, all right.
Nobody believed me.
Nope.
Fallout. Popular game franchise.
It's a
I
popular
played
Fallout game?
Fallout 4.
Wow.
I've never played New Vegas or Fallout 3. Don't ask me. But Fallout 4 was a great game, and now it is an Amazon show.
Oh Lord, I don't know how I feel about that.
Amazon, come on now.
Hey,
Amazon just wants everything.
I mean, they definitely do. Bezos and his Forrest Whitaker eye going everything.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, we're gonna watch this Fallout trailer.
Okay.
Here on BlurdDotRadio. We'll let y'all know what we think. Here it goes.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Listen!
I am a white woman.
You need to go home. Vault dwellers are an endangered species. I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here. If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
You know how I know she was? She stayed there and watched that dog.
I don't want to see tomorrow unless I see it with
tomorrow, so they say, will be a lovely day. A bright new sun will suddenly break through. But I don't want to see tomorrow
I forgot what they call it.
unless I see it with you.
Oh, I see what they tried to do there.
I grabbed a moldy one.
So let me give y'all some backstory.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fallout is about a post-nuclear apocalypse world. When these nukes are about to go off, a bunch of people get picked to go into these vaults. The vaults actually look just like that in the video game.
Cool.
When they leave the vault, they go into this post-apocalyptic world with giant roaches, various monsters. They're the people who survived the nuclear apocalypse.
So it's why
were
the
people
nuclear fallout, if you will.
It's basically any post-apocalyptic movie is about what if it happened to white people too.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
there were no roaches. I mean, that's normal in black people world.
Giant roaches, mutated bears, cannibals, people who have been overly radiated and adapted
was that dog
to
eating
it.
a big ass roach?
That dog was eating a big ass roach.
Oh, okay.
You do get a pet dog if you pick the right
Pet
dog.
dog meat.
Can you pet that dog?
Can I touch your dog? Can I pet your dog?
There are different factions to join in the game. One of them is the Ministry of Steel, maybe. That's that guy right there.
Oh, and that's why you got that.
I think it was the Brotherhood of Steel.
They all look like Ninja Turtles.
That is not what Ninja Turtles look like.
When they was in Rock Band, they did. They do look like King and Michael Key. All right, I'm done.
That is Diamond City from the game that they are in, which is the Yankee Stadium that they turned into town.
Tight.
It's a fun game. The movie looks really accurate to the game.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought it was a TV series.
Oh, TV series. My bad.
Is it a movie or a TV series though?
I've done the shot. It's
I'm
somewhere.
pretty sure it's a series.
Get mixed up. It is a TV series on Amazon. That bear right there sucks.
You think they're gonna have like a sex scene with that bear?
I hope not.
I certainly hope not.
I'm just wondering.
I hope there's only one sex scene with the bear in all of history, and it's in that one game. No place else.
Okay.
Shout out to Rough Rider 86. What's a Zeta? You talking about Zeta Phi? I don't want to mess up.
You mean like Zeta Project?
Zeta's the sorority?
Is this
we
where
represent
Zeta wins?
the Zetas. Okay.
Let us know in the comments what that means.
I don't know.
Even if I hadn't played the game, I would be interested in watching this. So, for people who haven't played the game, DJ Alokari, what do you think of this?
Yeah, as far as a trailer goes, this looks. Do I want to follow a white woman around and get her experience of post-apocalyptic things where her hair never gets messed up? I saw a lot of this in the Jurassic World movie. You know what I mean? And it irks me every fucking time.
Jurassic World is a whole nother can of worms.
I'm just saying, man, when you go through post-apocalyptic things and your hair never get fucked up, like you ain't really going through shit.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like you in a whole dust field and your shit still just look like your bangs is perfect.
Bang.
Your bangs. The bang. The bang. Yo bang. Yo bang. There's so much privilege going on here. You see your dog eating a big ass roast. You just like, you ain't got nothing to say.
Privilege?
I don't know.
Being shocked?
I'm saying, bro, you sitting here watching this whole roach get ate. You ain't got nothing to say. So I don't know.
What
dog.
would you say if a dog was eating a roach?
I'll be like, man, you better step on that shit.
All right, you nasty.
A roach
Fuck,
the
man,
size of
nasty.
that side of the table?
I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be there.
I feel like that's the better answer.
I'm just saying, like you see how cool, calm, collected that brother is right there. I don't mess with it. The brother that was at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like
the black dude that made like a 5-second cameo.
To show you that there's black people in here.
We exist.
That guy's cool, calm and collected?
I'm just saying he looked like, he's too calm. He shouldn't be there.
It's given he's been living this world for a while.
Yeah, man.
Which is more believable than the chick that just stepped out of the boat.
Yeah, dog. She was like, I know that my life has been very privileged. But
I mean,
she's not shocked enough.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. It look alright. That's what it gets for me.
I bet you $1 you gonna like this show.
You know what? I didn't think I was gonna like.
Check my hand.
Well, I didn't
bet
agree
you
with
$1
that.
you gonna like it.
I didn't ever say whether I liked it or not.
Because I found out on this show, by hosting the show, I can identify a good show. And when these folks pick out a little thing and say, I don't like it, I'm going to start betting them.
Wait, hold on
because
a second.
I need dollars now.
Hold on a second. Wait. Did you say that I was going to like, what was it, Twisted Metal?
No.
Did you even
I
watch
didn't know
Twisted Metal?
if you was going to like Twisted Metal.
I didn't. So that was there. I didn't think I was going to like Twisted Metal at all. I thought it was going to be stupid.
That's because it features your doppelganger.
Clarence.
Shut up.
Wrong. I can pull up a picture of
that was the reason.
Anthony
Mackie was the main reason I was like, I ain't watching this shit because Anthony Mackie in it.
He doesn't like his doppelganger. That's all.
I ain't say I don't like Anthony Mackie. Okay.
You almost said your doppelganger.
Shut up.
You know why?
Show a picture.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Hold on.
He fucked up.
Let me pull up Anthony Mackie.
Hey man, shout out to Anthony Mackie. Good for him.
That's your doppelganger?
No.
I'm gonna show you a picture of Anthony Mackie making the face DJ L. Okari makes regularly.
Oh.
You know what?
I got like the same age.
Keep the party going.
Whatever.
Yeah, we are. Anthony Mackie actually has my same birthday.
You know what? Okay, back to the topic. This show looked mid, and I did not think I was gonna like Twisted Metal, but I do have a.
Oh.
Yeah, you do make that face.
Look at it.
You making it now?
That is a DJ L. Okari.
Fatality.
Making the same thing.
Moving on. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like Twisted Metal, and I actually ended up loving Twisted Metal way more than I thought I was gonna like the show. So maybe Fallout might be, the next thing. I do think that
you
video.
don't want to bet me that $1?
Why we gotta bet $1? I ain't
What's
saying
just $1?
It's in mid.
I'm just saying.
I said
it's only $1. It's 20 nickels.
If I said hated it, then I would be like, yo, this look trash. I ain't gonna like it. But this looks like a mid. So I might like it. I might not. You know what I mean? So I may come out and enjoy it. Who knows? Because Twisted Metal had caught me off guard, and I ended up enjoying the show. This, on the other hand, it's on Prime. Is it on Prime?
Yes.
It is? Okay, so potentially. It has potential.
Okay.
I'll give it maybe, if I ain't got shit to do, like nothing, ain't nothing for me to watch whatsoever, and I'll give it an A episode.
Okay.
Okay, so this is also a series.
This does not make me want to play the game, though. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Oh, you missing out on the. If you don't like this, you missing out on the game.
Hey,
the game
look here now.
fun.
You said as a person that ain't played the game before, does this make me want to pick up and play the game? No.
I bet you $1 you're gonna play the game.
Just $1.
That's a bet. I'm just saying. How long does the bet gotta last?
When you get the game.
Until the series is over.
No, what if I never, you know what I'm saying? I will hold out.
If you never get
I will hold out of spite.
Perfect.
I mean, you hold out long enough, I'll give you $1, but don't get the game after I give you
No. Okay,
$1.
it's after I watch the episode. If after I watch the episode and I don't want to play the game, you owe me $1.
Nah.
No, you can't.
One, you gonna finish the series. I bet you $1. I bet you $1 you gonna finish the series. Then I'll double that bet and bet you $2 you're gonna get the game.
Bet. But this after I finish the series.
Okay. What time is it? 9:48. December 10th.
If I do want, I have to finish the series,
and
I need to want to play the game after that shit.
Yes.
Bet.
There it is. And it can be any of the Fallout games. There are many.
Bet.
There are many.
Bet. He still look like Keegan Mike Key.
He's not.
He look like.
Apparently, he might look a little like Samoa Joe, according to Rough Rider 86.
Fine. That dude don't look like no damn Samoa Joe.
I don't know. Somebody look like Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe was Samoa Joe is
I don't
in the Twisted Metal series. She looked like she looked like Wendy Cooper from Wonder Years.
She does. Shout out to Whitney Cooper.
That's her daughter. I'm just kidding.
Maybe. Little Wendy.
There it is. Her name was Wendy?
Wendy Cooper.
No, shout out to her. Jovan Landry.
Mm-hmm.
Jovan Landry, would you watch a movie where there's a creature with a mouth made of fingers?
Oh no, no. I don't know. When I see this, I'm like, eh.
Nope.
If y'all didn't show me this, I probably would never know about it at all.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I might try one, you know, just so I can keep up with y'all. But then that might be, I might fall asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, you need
might be something for the
too.
background.
Could happen.
You need something to go to bed to. There you go.
Yeah,
Cleaning the house.
Clean, exactly. It'll be just that.
Need to do some vacuuming. Need a
right,
picture in the
exactly.
background.
Can't hear nothing.
Yeah. Are you into like sci-fi stuff?
Nah, I typically do not watch sci-fi.
Okay.
And then I didn't know too much about, because you said this was based off a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't even hear of that either.
Yep,
I must be under a rock. I'm sorry.
Nope,
y'all.
don't.
Sorry for the Fallout fans.
Nope.
I'm sorry for this man.
I ain't checking for not a Fallout, nothing.
Right, I
Yeah,
forgot
this game-
Fallout 4 is one of my favorite videos.
Fallout is a very
And it's a band too,
old
right?
game.
Fallout
Boy.
Yeah.
Is of that.
Named after Milhouse playing Fallout Boy on The Simpsons.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I'm always shocked when people don't know that.
I didn't know that at all.
On the episode where they were doing a what's the name of the superhero?
Krusty the Clown.
Up in, at them,
Probably like Nuclear Man or something.
something like I don't want to say
Sound about
Nuclear Man, but it's something like Nuclear Man. His sidekick is named Fallout Boy.
Hilarious.
This
Look
shit
at that
doesn't come out
Simpsons
until
just be telling the whole future.
Listen, man.
Look at
Yeah,
Fallout
doing
Boys.
when we were driving to Cleveland, me and Nikki were listening to a podcast about secret societies, or an audiobook about secret societies. And it went along with the Stonecutters episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. All the predictions are right. All the conspiracy theories fit right there. But Jovan Landry, you're not interested in the show?
Hell no.
Nah, not from this first
Nope.
glance.
No? Okay.
But I would watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
There you go. She ain't hate it. She just said not from this first glance.
Okay, all right, you right.
Nope.
Rough Rider 86 said this shit doesn't come out until WrestleMania season. Most will forget about it before then.
So do.
Maybe. Ash got him.
So I've never played Fallout, but as I've said before, I'm a lore whore. So
what?
I just follow the lore.
Been
A
saying
lot of
it.
things.
The lore of Fallout.
Yeah. So
Got it.
like Fallout is pretty old. It used to be like a top-down kind of
For sure.
game.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
1997 was the first Fallout.
Interesting.
So one of the things that sticks out to me about this trailer
They be falling in or falling out.
is how clean everything looks.
Yeah.
Like the vault looks too clean.
Yeah, man, it's supposed to.
They would have cleaned it. They ain't got nothing better to do down there.
Well, compared to what I've seen of the other vaults, like
yeah,
in the
people-
games, and it's like, how long has it been before they opened this particular vault? Because one of the things
Several
that I found,
generations.
what I found really fascinating about the Fallout series. Okay, so she's Vault 33. I wonder if I've watched a lot of videos that have broken down the different Vault societies. Because it was fucked up. Vault Tech was running experiments in a lot of these vaults. Very few of them were actually control vaults where people were actually treated like human beings. A lot of them were like some weird shit. Like there was one vault that was like all men except for one woman, or all women except for one man, or there was one where they were composed of former addicts, and this was supposed to be like their way of getting clean.
Gee.
And then I think like
It was the Betty Ford vault?
it was like 5 or 10 years into the vault living, they unleashed all the drugs. Like there was like a cabinet they unlocked that had like alcohol and all the drugs just to see what would happen, and everyone pretty much killed everybody over
That
the
might have
drugs.
been, where is it?
Or like the other one, there was just one man in the vault by himself. I think that was the one with Gary. Gary ended up like cloning himself. So Gary, it was just a vault of clones, and all they could say was Gary.
Oh.
And you would go in that vault, and there'd just be some weird white dude just in the halls, just Gary.
I just want to point out, don't let me cut you off, but that's a damn good game. Where you can go into these vaults where they're doing these weird experiments.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. They don't tell you the, like you don't get some like narrator telling you about this.
Oh,
you have to explore.
Mm-hmm.
And this being an open world game, you can explore these generally at your own pace. Some are based on the story element, so you have to go to this vault to complete this story main mission. But a lot of them, you're just exploring and just the world itself that you uncover through terminals and NPCs and stuff. It's fascinating. So I'm curious what the series is going to do. Like if they're going to expound upon a story from the games, or be inspired by the games and just come up with their own storyline. Because I mean, this is pretty much the sandbox to do that in. Because again, with all the different vaults out there, little by little, people would go out into the wastelands for various reasons. So you can make up a story. And it doesn't have to be a male protagonist. Sometimes it was men, sometimes it was women. So anyone getting mad that it's a female protagonist is like, get the fuck over it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But,
she actually looks like, when you make a female protagonist, like
the
when
default,
you pick the generic one,
Yeah,
she
you
looks
talking
a
about
lot like
Winnie,
that.
Winnie Cooper looking?
Yeah.
Same haircut.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's gonna take on kind of a goofy tinge.
Oh yeah, it has.
I can't really describe it, but something about just how this was filmed and the shots they used in this trailer. I feel like it's gonna lean more into the campy aspect of Fallout. Because they could have easily gone dark and gritty. And there might be some moments of that, but it's not gonna be like, say, The Last of Us. There's no real levity in The Last of Us. It is just all dark and gritty. But Fallout, you got some goofy shit that be happening. So we'll see. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with the protagonist too, because she hasn't had any lines in this trailer. So I wonder how much initiative she's actually gonna have in it. If it's just gonna be people talking around her and she just never gets a word in edgewise. Because that could still work.
So are you gonna watch this, Ashley, or not? I mean, we talking a lot about it, but you didn't say if you watching this or not.
That said,
I appreciate the backstory.
Yeah, I'm just giving context for like my experience with Fallout and what I'm expecting from a Fallout series.
For sure.
And so far, it's deserving of at least an episode watched.
Okay.
And if nothing else, I would definitely see what other people's reviews are of it. Because, like I said, I like corny when done well. And I'm not quite sure how they're going to handle that corny aspect, as opposed to The Last of Us, where it's just dark and gritty. It's not too hard to get the drama for a drama show. So I'll give it a watch. It's in April. Nothing else is really on my docket of like this is
WrestleMania.
My docket. I'm gonna forget it. And I think I watch enough content creators who watch stuff like this and play games like this that it'll come up in my feed enough times to remind me of like, oh yeah, that is out.
So that is our I would give it lukewarm
Right.
review of the Fallout series on Amazon Prime.
It falls in and out of our.
Hi-yo.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good show, and they're just gonna owe me $2.
Shit.
Oh.
If I watch it that long.
You will.
Okay.
It'll be good. Unless you just don't watch it to be spiteful.
I won't watch it tonight just to be spiteful. It'll be like,
For sure.
Just be hate watching it.
Probably. I most
does
definitely
hate
watch
watch
a lot of stuff, but
That's true.
Yeah.
It does happen.
You watch a lot of trash.
Yeah.
The Tom and Jerry live action
I mean,
movie.
this is not.
You will never live that down.
Yeah.
It happened in real life.
Didn't you pay money for that?
Yep.
Mm.
Sure did. I absolutely did.
It was a pandemic. Wait, was it a pandemic?
It was a pandemic.
It was a pandemic.
I like Tom and Jerry. I was hoping it was gonna be something decent.
That's fair.
They didn't have Mammy 2 feet in there.
Right. Come on now.
Thomas? And on that.
Jasper? That's what his name was.
It could have been the same character. Now it is time for shout outs. Or if Kenny was here.
Shouts and murmurs.
They would say, shouts and murmurs, baby.
There you go. I want to send a shout out to Rough Rider 86 and Not Caffeinated Enough, aka the love of my life, my darling Nikki. I want to send a shout out to my mother and my brother who I got to see this weekend. I want to send a shout out to my Uncle Huey, rest in peace. I want to send a shout out to Kenny. I want to send a shout out to Steve and Rebecca. Happy birthday, Rebecca. I want to send a shout out to DJ Elokari and Ash Guiding. And I want to send a big shout out to one of the greatest performers in Chicago right now, Jovan Landry.
Woo!
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you
Those
for
are
having
also
me.
some dope classes.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to my friend Kiera.
I will pass my shout outs to Ash Guiding. You can do this, I believe in you.
Shout out to Jovan. I'm always in awe of artists who do as many aspects of the creative process themselves, whether that's because they have to or because they like to. Yeah. And also DJ Elokari for another year of PocketCon. 12 years, my God. I don't think I've done anything that consistent for 12 years outside of being alive.
Hey, that's
And
a shout
it's
out.
12 years. At least 12 years alive.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, Mike, man. You might not ever get these $2. I'm consistent.
You're gonna give me them $2. Does this come out before The Boys season 4? I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, I think. No, I don't think so. I think Boys season 4 is coming up pretty soon.
The Boys. A podcast? What the fuck? All right, I'll answer this after DJ Elokari's shout out.
All right, cool. Yeah, first off, shout outs to every young, especially black, young boy, girl, or gender identity that came out to PocketCon yesterday. Appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for all the support. Shout outs to MCA for hosting us, you know what I mean? Especially everyone that was doing a lot of work when it comes to the production side. Like, shout outs to Rookie, shout outs to Matthew, shout outs to Jeremy. We appreciate all of y'all and all the amazing work that Christy, all the amazing work that you all did. Everyone that touched the stage, Microphone Misfits, Steve Ewing, Rye Music, Electric Mothership, Jovan Landry, Kuba Links, Juke for Liberation. You know what I mean? It was an amazing time. Shout outs to the entire PocketCon team. Terry, Ashley, Kendra, let me see, Natalia, D Nick. You know what I mean? We love all of y'all so freaking much, man. Like, it was just so dang on dope. Kenny, love you so much, man. Like, I love all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure to do the work that I do and to have the amazing team of people to help me put this event on. I know people see me a lot when it comes to, the face of the convention, but it is a whole team of people to put this thing together. I do not do this shit alone. So thank y'all so much for everybody. John, Kendra's amazing husband, you know what I mean, that comes to like always helping us out, every year to get these things done. And shout outs to the whole team at MCA to make this thing happen. I have to give a big shout out to my sister and brother in love, John. We found out that my sister's dog Snoopy passed away unfortunately on Thursday, and we had to bury him that same night. Snoopy lived to be 13 years old, and it's been a long time.
It's a wise dog.
Yeah, no, Snoop is more than a dog to us. He's like a best friend, and it really sucked. I miss him, and it was actually Friday, so it was a really hard pivot, to get ready for PocketCon, and so he passed Thursday night and grieved all Friday, and still processing everything. So rest in peace, Snoop. You are the best puppy in the world, man. Grown ass man, dog. Probably with an Idris Elba voice.
What kind of dog was he?
It was one of Yorkie white doggies. For the kids in my at Gary Coleman Youth Center, they have a dance that's called the Mr. Elgin dance, where I used to do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
But I actually low-key stole it from Snoop because he does this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout outs to Snoop, man. I miss you. Hey, love your animals. Shout out to my cat Billy, who get on my damn nerves. I love you. Pissing on my floor. Love you though. Get on my damn nerves.
Good time. Good time. Before we get to Jovan Landry shout out, the computer has frozen.
No.
Early 2024 is what they're saying about The Boys and when it comes out. So I don't know.
I feel like it's gonna come before. They already been giving you trailers and everything for it, so and we only got GMV while they were waiting for The Boys. So I think it's all strategic. They're trying to move in a Marvel method. So I feel like it's probably gonna be like probably like early February. So
this is what we got.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be February, if anything.
We also got this.
What is this crotch?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometime. At some point in 2024.
They ain't gonna put both of them Amazon shows out at the same time, so I feel like Boys is most definitely gonna probably hit first.
For sure.
They're trying to bring people in, and Fallout is like something that it's not a guarantee, so they would not lead with Fallout, in my opinion. That'd be silly to me.
It would. Jovan Landry, who you want to shout out?
Speaking of pets, I want to shout out my dog Bree, 2-year-old. Still young out here. Get on my nerves sometimes, but she one of my best friends.
What kind of dog?
Pit Bull Terrier. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta pull out a picture. One day I'm gonna have just a wallet. Just be like, see, this is what she look like. She does have an Instagram page per the request of one of my neighbors. So her name is Pretty Bree, right?
Come on now.
It's a little overexposed, but that's
yeah. Little ghetto. Shout outs to pit bulls.
Yeah.
Breaking down them stereotypes.
Exactly. She's a
they were called nanny dogs.
Yeah,
because,
man. So only the black ones will eat you. I'm just kidding. What?
I believe British people used to have them watch their kids.
Wow. Watch the shit out of your kids now.
They like everybody except other dogs.
Yeah. And kids walking down the damn street.
Right, exactly.
Don't be walking all weird.
Right.
It won't come at you.
And that's how she is. But she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She loves people too. She loves people and other dogs and all that.
For sure.
Shout out my family and all my supporters out there. Shout out to y'all and Q4 Radio. And shout out to me too. Give myself a shout out. I put a lot of stuff. I do a lot, so I'm gonna pat myself and give me some love too. So yeah.
You have been watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Join us next week. We'll start around 7:30 and we'll end at some point. Until then, love, peace, hair grease. Go read a book. There it is. What are we gonna go out on?